Hey everyone, Brian from 3 Geeky Dads here. Before we begin tonight's episode, I just want everyone to know that we are now sponsored by Audible. As an IT professional for a school department, I find myself behind the wheel of my car traveling between schools almost all day long, and that's where Audible comes in. Right now, I'm enjoying listening to Douglas Adams' Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, read by Stephen Fry. It's so enjoyable to hear this hilarious audiobook read by a proper British comic actor. And that's just scratching the surface. Audible is the leading provider of spoken word content, with everything from bestsellers, celebrity memoirs, and news to podcasts. Yes, if you're into podcasts, and you're listening to us right now, so we can assume you do, Audible has got you covered. Just go to www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial today. That's www.audibletrial.com/3GD to get your free 30-day trial. You'll get 1 credit, 2 credits if you're already an Amazon Prime member. That's good for any premium selection titles you like, and they're yours to keep. You also get the Audible Plus catalog of podcasts, audiobooks, guided wellness, and Audible originals. Listen all you want. No credits needed. Again, that's www.audibletrial.com/3GD. $14.95 a month after your 30-day trial. Cancel at any time. Audible. Stay informed, connected, and inspired. And now, on with the show.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock.
It's almost time, kids. The clock is ticking. Tune into your favorite podcast for the Halloween episode. Don't miss it. And don't forget to put on your headphones. The clock is ticking. It's almost time.
Happy, happy Halloween, 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 happy, happy Halloween, Silver Shamrock. Happy, happy Halloween, Halloween, Halloween.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the special Halloween episode of 3 Geeky Dads. Yes, I know you are listening to this in November, and we are actually recording this on November 2nd. No, November 1st. Whatever. Halloween's over. I don't care about dates anymore. But we always have a tradition, the Geek Dads I do, where we watch a Halloween film and we do a commentary for it. So last year, as if you remember, we watched Halloween 2, and
Because we already did Halloween 3 before.
Right, we are skipping Halloween 3 because that was actually the first time we ever did one of these commentaries, and I think that was back when it was just Derek, myself, and you, Brian.
Mm-hmm.
And then we did Halloween, and that's when Dean joined up with us, and he became part of the tradition. And then Tito joined up for Halloween 2, if I'm not mistaken.
That's right.
So now we're all here.
Right.
Starting with me, I am Mark, and with me, as always, are the
Michael and Myers to my
Shamrock, whatever. Michael to my Myers. Whatever, Russ, whatever. Are the skull and pumpkin mask to my witch mask.
Derek.
and Brian.
And joining us, as always, is our own number 4 return of Michael Myers, Tito.
Oh, that's good.
You like that?
Yeah,
you like
right
how
off the
I
top.
put you in there?
good.
Yeah, this is all,
Timely.
yeah, just all without an act, folks.
That makes
Topical.
part 5.
You're part 5.
Yeah, D's the part
You're
5.
part, yes, Dean is with us. Hello, Dean.
Hi.
Dean has Hi. Hi. Hello, Dean.
Dean just wet himself. He's so excited.
And Dean always watches these with us. And yes, hopefully he'll come back for part 5 when we get to it, which unfortunately is not as good as the movie we're watching tonight, I think. Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers. So for those of you who have tuned into these before, you know how this works. We're going to have a commentary, which means we're going to start the movie, and we're just going to talk through it. If you're at home listening to us because you have nothing better to do, why not pop on Halloween 4, The Return of Michael Myers, and watch with us? You got nothing to do for an hour and 28 minutes.
And it's really not the worst.
It's not the worst.
one.
I actually really enjoyed this one. What do you guys think? For
That
those
sounds
who
like
have
a
seen it?
review to one of our podcasts.
Yeah, it's not the
It's
worst.
not the worst.
If you have nothing better to do.
Listen to these guys.
Who has seen this before?
I have.
You have. Derek, what do you think of it?
I like this one.
Yeah.
It's, you know, this movie is kind of responsible for a lot of the things that we see in pretty much every Halloween movie now. And they felt the need. They had to bring him back. Hence the return. And it's not my favorite look for the character. I don't like this mask. I don't like I'm not a big fan of the way that he moves and stuff in this movie.
They changed up the mask.
Yeah, they always do.
Yeah, a little bit. But overall, I like this one. I don't mind it. Danielle Harris too, so
Yep, her film debut, I think, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I don't know.
Dean, how about you?
I really enjoy this one. I had the poster when it first came out, and I remember as a Fangoria reader that when this one came out, as much as I love Halloween 3, and unabashedly it is my favorite Halloween movie, when this one came out, people were very excited, and me also, that this was the return of Michael Myers and that we would get to see him again. And it kind of lived up to it, and everybody really seemed to enjoy it when it came out.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like this one too. I think it's a better Dr. Loomis movie than a Michael Myers film. There's more of his character in this, and of course, if you remember at the end of Halloween 2, when everybody thought the franchise was going to be over or whatever, Loomis and Michael Myers, they have a final showdown, and they burn up in a fire, and everybody thinks they're dead. And of course they're not. They both come back, and Loomis is burnt on one side of the face. He's walking with a limp. He looks all beat up, and still he hunts Michael Myers. And I just love how with each movie he just becomes a little crazier, a little more damaged, and
a little
this
more
is the beginning
unhinged.
of that
This
Dr.
is the
Loomis.
Moby Dick of Halloween.
This is the Halloween movies. And he is definitely Ahab. And
And
I love
Michael
what
is
they
his
do
white
with this
masked
character.
whale.
Yep.
That's right.
And I like what they do with his character. I like his I think it's his best Loomis performance out of all of them. And and it's the beginning of the Thorn trilogy, which I think is actually kind of cool.
Are there any rappers in this one?
There are no rappers.
No rappers.
No, I'm sorry. The rappers
Maybe candy wrappers, Tito.
Candy
Not till
hello.
H2O.
Not till H2O. Yeah.
Not till H2O. You
got a
got
ways
a
to go.
couple of years.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. LL.
You got
Cool
3
J's
more
in that one.
years till we do that.
I was thinking
So,
Buster and Resurrection.
so Brian, you have not seen this yet?
No.
Tito, you have not seen this?
No.
Okay, all right. So
Awesome.
I will be curious to see what you guys think.
All right.
So, shall we start
There will
it?
be a question and answer session at the end of the movie, I guess, huh?
Okay.
All right.
All right.
Here we go.
So far, so good.
Oh,
Oh, my app crashed.
loaded.
Loading.
It's
Getting loaded.
All right. October 30th, 1988. That's where we're starting, folks.
I was 6.
I was not.
Me too.
Right off the bat, this has one of the best openings in any Halloween film. This town looks very desolate, and you have all the leftover Halloween decorations. And I always thought this was such a creepy and cool opening.
And I feel like in the theaters, like that would have been when people shouted, like, "Oh yeah!" When the return of Michael Myers.
Yeah. Well, like Dean, I too am. We all are, I think, right? We're all pretty big Halloween fans.
Yeah.
Tito, what do you stand on Halloween 3? I don't even.
Halloween 3?
Introducing Danielle Harris.
I'm a Carpenter guy. I like 1.
Right.
think
No, I do
it's-
too.
it's a-
One-
If
but,
I had to choose which
you
one
would
to watch, I'm going 1. And I've only seen
Same,
the
but
first
Halloween 3
3.
is like its own movie.
I've seen
Well,
1
yeah.
and 3
As
more
far as the
times
Michael
than any
Myers
of them.
ones go, I'm agreeing with Tito. I
haven't
like.
seen anything after 3
Me too.
besides H2O.
Me too.
Well, you've
because
seen
LL was in it.
Resurrection.
Oh, and we've seen the
Oh, I
trilogy.
saw Resurrection because Buster Rhymes was in
And
that
you
one.
saw-
Yeah.
And we've watched the new trilogy.
Oh, the newer
the
ones. Yeah,
latest
yeah,
one.
yeah.
Yeah.
But you haven't.
But
seen
other than that, I
revisited
haven't
it.
seen any of them.
Yeah. But as far as revisiting the films, it's
So
1 and
it sounds
3.
like you guys are just missing 5 and 6 from your roster.
Isn't what's the handsome guy who never gets old?
Paul Rudd?
Paul
is
Rudd's in one of these,
the
right?
Curse of
Yeah.
Michael Myers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, the next one.
no, two years from now
Yeah,
we'll
2
be
years.
watching.
He's just as good as a rapper.
Watch the
as far
back.
as I'm
Look,
concerned.
there's clearly someone in the back of that.
Yep.
Oh, totally.
Isn't there usually?
Look at him. He's moving around. He's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
Get out of
looking
the
for,
shot.
I don't even think it was a real ambulance. I think
I think it
he
could've-
looked like he was standing up. And walking
I
by.
think it could have been because doesn't somebody come out
sounds-
of the?
No.
No, it's dark.
No.
It's
He's
not.
looking for Xannies.
No, because it threw me off. I'm like, did they already get Myers? Like, no.
This is directed by Dwight H. Little, who did 2 action films that I love, Rapid Fire
Great movie.
and March for Death.
Nice.
Just as good.
Yep,
Is that Steven Seagal?
Steven
Yeah.
Seagal. And Rapid
Brandon
Fire is
Lee.
with Brandon Lee.
One of the 3
I love
movies
this
he
little
did.
James Cagney guy.
Yeah.
He's got one of the best lines in this movie coming
I
up.
thought that he was the same guy as the "he's getting away with my money" guy from Spider-Man, and it's not him; it's a different actor. But
Look at him.
it's a little
He's
wild.
like James Cagney and Peter Lorre if they had a baby.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
this little homunculus of a man.
Homunculus.
So here, hope it's the last time.
Here it comes, here.
To the faces. Never.
Get used to the faces.
Wait, he doesn't grow up to be the older guy on
Hold
Rescue
on.
Me, is he?
Jesus ain't that nothing.
Oh, I think I know. Yeah.
No, that's not the same actor. You're thinking of Jack McGee, and Jack McGee looks a lot like this guy.
Yeah.
It's not him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Jack McGee,
if
the
you-
reporter
if you
from The
missed
Incredible
it,
Hulk?
The best line is when they hear the scream and the guy goes, "Jesus," and the little guy says, "Jesus has nothing to do with this place."
Yeah.
I love
That's what
that.
he just said.
Thinking about it. A decade ago, Halloween night, he murdered 16 people, maybe more, trying to get to his sister. He's got it, too. But it's
Oh,
not
because part 2 happens in the same
shot him.
Night.
night.
It's one night.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Then he set him on fire.
Yeah, I think I said this last year. I'll say it again. Part 2 is basically if you took all the deleted scenes of Part 1 and made a movie out of it. That was probably
It's
that's Part
Halloween,
2.
the extended cut.
Yeah. I like how they don't really waste a lot of time with the recap either. They get their point across.
This downstairs
pretty quick.
room makes me think of *Malignant*, the opening of.
Oh yeah. Oh god, that movie.
Yes, I'm Dr. Hoffman, medical advisor.
Dr. Hoffman.
You've been prepped?
Dr. Hoffman from Dark Shadows.
Who's that? I do. Outside. Check him out.
Oh, he's hot.
Check him out. Check her out. Go back to Miss Barrett's apartment. Check her out.
I never understand why they're always transporting Michael Myers.
Yeah, on Halloween.
Like he's in a coma.
Yeah.
Like he's in a vegetative state right now. Why risk it?
Well, I mean, at this point, they technically don't know that Halloween's the deciding, right? Because it's only been one day.
It has only been.
Right.
Yep, that's true.
That's true.
This is it.
Yeah, by
Badly
Part
burned
9 they
hand,
should
yeah.
know better.
Well, my advice to the
By part
medical
9.
community
Yeah.
is if you're working on a serial killer, keep the lights on. Like
Yeah.
they really should.
They're poorly funded. This is
Right.
the guy from Rocky 4.
Who, this guy?
Drago's the Russian.
Oh, this guy.
This guy.
Yeah.
Madai.
I always thought he was Russian. What do you know?
He's a bit of a slime.
Guys,
Just a good actor.
That's
Yeah, it was good.
just good acting.
He had me fooled.
Got the accent down.
Oh,
Music
here we go.
kicks back.
Signature
That
tunes.
theme.
Yeah, they waste no time getting right into it, which is really good too.
Watch it.
Right.
I can safely say that Michael Myers is now in your hands.
So this is, like I was saying, one of the tropes that have kind of become part of the series. Is they're always transporting him and
In the rain.
in the
Mm.
rain at night, putting him in an ambulance, and he never makes his destination. Obviously,
Or does he?
Yeah, it's the drivers that don't make their destination.
Send a couple of guards.
So they're not in Haddonfield.
No.
Not yet.
Somewhere else.
No.
How do you get there?
Oh, you'll see, Tito.
Oh, they're gonna tell us.
Oh,
Excellent. I love when movies answer my questions.
they do. All your questions are going to be answered.
And more.
So one
Tonight
thing
on Three Geeky
the
Dads.
writer of this said that he wanted to keep Michael Myers completely non-supernatural in this. That he, like anything that he could do as a human, he did. Like he wouldn't, like Jason wouldn't just pop into another location.
Right.
So I like that. Like
he does
in the
this a
first one, he
couple.
drives a car. I
Yeah.
like shit
Yeah.
like that.
This is
Yeah.
his special move in this movie too. He always
Thumb through the
he likes,
forehead?
yeah, he
Yeah.
likes to put his thumb into the people's heads.
Yeah, he's really big.
But that's
into-
not
Does
supernatural?
that later on.
This Danielle Harris.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is she gonna sing a song like in American Tail?
No, and this is the thing. So like,
Somewhere
no supernatural stuff for Michael Myers, but there's all kinds of supernatural stuff with her.
I know what the writer was going for, but
Yeah.
Michael Myers is supernatural. And there's all these theories about what Michael Myers is. You know, some people say he's just pure evil, and, you know, it's like, I think, when Sarah and I were, when we were watching this, she said, I think he's a husk for just some demonic force.
Yeah.
And the more I think about it, and if you look at the people of Haddonfield, and you'll see it later in this movie when there are some people bullying Jamie Lloyd.
Oh, yeah.
And in the first movie, the kids that are bullying Tommy. Haddonfield is a terrible town.
Yeah.
Like, filled with eligible possessees, if you will. Any one of these kids could become a demon at any minute. It's not far off.
I see.
Well, and that's
Yeah.
kind of what Halloween Ends did, which is like show that like it is basically like a force that takes
Yeah.
the form of these.
With the other
it
kid,
takes advantage of these like bullied and
put down on.
wayside,
Yeah.
put down
Oh,
people, yeah.
right, because
Right.
you got the journeyman Michael Myers in that one.
Yep.
As we get to some later points in the movie, the writer had other things about other supernatural aspects of it
Yeah.
Right.
later on. So he didn't stay completely in that, like, he's just going to be a realistic guy.
Right.
Like there is, but his presence is non-supernatural. Like he can't teleport.
What I noticed about horror movies is that there's never any screens. They always have windows that don't have screens.
Maybe it's like my house. The windows just, are so cheaply done. The screens fall out, and I'm too lazy to replace them.
Yeah.
It happens during summer when I'm putting the ACs in. Danielle Harris is probably obviously in this. She's one of the best child actresses I think I've ever seen. She's so good. And part 5 kind of takes away from that because she spends most of that movie just screaming her head off.
Right.
In this, there's a lot of really good performance from her.
Is she in part 5?
She is in part 5.
I
Yeah.
totally forget.
Part 5 picks up like right after this one, and unfortunately does a
the
lot of
masses.
damage to this movie.
And then it's 6 that they have a different actress.
They
playing
did
the same
because they didn't want to meet her money demands. I think.
Oh, pay her what she's owed.
And then she returns
that.
in.
But she's not in it for
Rob
any.
Zombie's
She's not in it for
Zombies.
any.
Yeah, she plays Annie.
Yeah,
Oh, the name,
She-
yeah,
yeah,
and
she
the
came
Rob
back
Zombie
with
one,
it,
yeah.
that's a whole other universe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that mask.
Well, and
that's not
so is this
Captain
kinda-
Kirk. That's not Captain Kirk mask.
In the Halloween Rob Zombie
This
one.
one?
Oh, in this one?
Yeah.
That's not Captain Kirk. No, it's DeForest Kelly, actually.
Oh.
No.
That's
I don't know who they got for this one.
Went for a Spock mask.
Gene Kelly.
It would be Gene Kelly. That's a
what
good
is his
name. Try to equate an actor that they could have gotten. this mask
Gilbert. It starts with a G.
But where
Gilbert
the
starts
actor
with a
they
G.
got the mask from?
No.
The
Oh, I thought you were talking about who is
Right, because
actually
it's a William
playing
Shatner
Michael
mask.
Myers.
wasn't
the
it?
original, yeah.
Yeah.
William Shatner mask.
It's a Devil's Rain mask.
Yep.
That they,
Well, this
I guess,
mask is just too white.
Yeah,
there's no
it's
there's no
very-
definition to it.
It's still better than the one in 5, though.
It's like they went out
5,
and got
I
the
don't know
mask
what
from the
happened
Halloween
in
store.
5.
Hashtag masks.
Well, how does he get the mask?
Huh?
Isn't that how he gets the mask? I mean, in the first one, he stole it from a hardware store.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it would have to be brand new.
Yeah, it's like the town of Haddonfield kind of like gimmicks his mask because other residents have this mask.
George P. Wilbur is the actor that plays him in this one.
That guy looks like somebody I work with. Wait a minute.
She's
Dream
dreaming.
sequence? Run faster.
She's hugging her Mountain Dew.
Oh, you know what?
Yeah.
This
She's
Michael
hugging
Myers
a
is the one
12-pack
that I
of
have
Mountain
the
Dew. What's
autograph
going
from.
on?
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one that died. He died in February. Remember I mentioned it? earlier this
Yes.
year?
Oh, yeah.
You got his signature.
I got his autograph. I forget where he was. It's at a random store.
This is Haddonfield.
Haddonfield.
Looks where the leaves are actually off the trees.
And not California?
So they show Jamie Lee Curtis's photo. Do they tell you the connection at some point?
Yeah.
Or
What?
did I miss that?
Oh, yeah, that's her.
It's her
daughter.
daughter.
Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Jamie Lee is her mom?
Yes.
Oh.
No, but she's
Michael Myers' niece.
She's what's his face's mom.
Uh,
She's Josh Hartnett's mom. She can't be her mom too.
This is her half sister.
She's
Yeah,
LL
she
Cool
can.
J's mom. She can't be her mom too.
You sure can.
half sister.
No, she's Buster
Yeah,
Rhymes' mom.
You wait till you get to H2O.
She's Tyra Banks' mom.
Yeah, there's the thing about the Halloween movies is that there's a lot of different timelines. There's different. It's like a multiverse.
Well, it reminds me of the Frankenstein series. Like, you start off with Henry Frankenstein, and then,
Yeah.
like by Son of Frankenstein,
It's
he has like
Victor.
2 brothers and,
Yeah.
and a son and a daughter apparently, and Frankenstein meets the Wolfman.
What she got there? Looks delicious. A bagel?
It's a bagel. The mom wants her to eat more.
Bagels don't cut that
That's
easy.
a good looking bagel. I feel like they don't have bagels like that in Illinois.
No way.
That's a New York style bagel. Looks delicious.
They shipped them in.
They shit in there. You gotta drink that whole half gallon of milk. Look at all that cream cheese. Jesus.
Did she even toast that thing?
That's a lot of cream cheese.
Oh, I can't stand when people don't toast. They put cream cheese on untoasted bagels.
Oh, it's delicious. You rip it and then you just start dipping
Oh,
in it.
and everything
Spooky.
bagel?
Rip it and dip it?
Weird.
So what's their connection to Jamie Lee Curtis?
So they adopted the girl.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
And she's
the daughter.
The story is her mom.
See, Tito-
her mom dies in a car accident. That's
that's
Laurie
what they
Strode.
told her.
Yeah, Laurie Strode died. No, that's what everybody thinks. And when they decided to bring Jamie Lee back in H2O, you find out she faked
Faked her death.
Yeah.
Took
Very
on the
soap
name.
opera-y.
Yeah.
Tate.
And see, Tito, their connection to Jamie Lee is that Michael Myers is going to try and kill them, too. And probably succeed.
Okay, so she could have had a son in her other life and never known about her other daughter? We got to see that movie.
Well, we could
The one
we
where
could
they
watch it after.
We could make it.
Doesn't mean we
The
can.
one where she discovers that she has a daughter too.
Oh, we could make that.
I've had a daughter this whole time.
Well, she moved over to the Rob Zombie franchise.
Yeah. Who's the daddy?
Who's your
Michael
daddy?
Myers.
What does he do?
Yeah.
Sam
There he
Loomis.
is.
There's the
Loomis.
daddy.
Is he a real
Right
sex
there.
machine?
Yeah.
He's evil.
Look at that hallway. It goes nowhere. I like it.
It's like a freaky circle?
What's the M stand for? Is it like Harry S. Truman? Like nothing? Or does it actually stand for something?
How about what?
This guy's not really Russian. Oh, his face is all jacked. It
His makeup is awful,
looks like somebody stepped on him.
and it changes about like 4
It moves
times.
around.
Yeah.
Right now, it looks like he has an ear on his
It's
chin.
like Richard Lewis's mole.
I like when he
Tights.
battle with Batman.
He's got to flip a coin first before he figures out if he's gonna go to see Mike Myers.
He's starting to look more and more like Dr. No every day.
Uh-huh.
Blofeld.
He played Blofeld.
I know, that's what I mean.
Okay.
This guy, I'd never seen him in anything but Rocky. I'm so amazed that he got extra work.
Look,
He points to the wrong side.
right. He forgot where his
yeah.
makeup was.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he was trying to
Oh,
show
was
him
he
his
showing
hand.
the-
Yeah, me
I-
too.
That's what I thought at first, but he does tap his face, though,
Uh.
like when he does that. So it's like
I know. I thought that too.
I feel like the thing
I'm
on
just
his
happy
face
he's
is pretty
back.
obvious.
You know, it's good to see him.
oh, they offered him more scotch, and he came back.
He's got a nice sick scar going on his forehead.
He does. Well, this is battle damage, Loomis.
Yeah.
He's
Can you buy that figure?
I wish.
Did they have a Loomis figure
Oh.
in mind?
They
Mecha
have
line?
not
Mecha
this.
has a
Not,
Loomis.
And the Mecha, no.
That guy's a
they,
Loomis, I think.
I do.
You have a
Or I
Loomis?
did. Yeah, I think I still have it.
Is it one of the
It's-
NECA figures?
No, it was like a Movie Maniacs.
Oh.
They had a movie. Really?
Yeah, it was.
No
It's the
kidding.
front of the house with Michael Myers and Sam Loomis, and then. Although I don't know if I sold it or not. I hope I didn't.
I thought I saw a NECA Loomis. It had a cool jacket.
But I don't know if they've made one of him with a scar. I think it's always like the first Halloween one.
Yeah, there's one with him and Laurie Strode. There's one with him and Michael.
How many bodies did you find? Hard to tell. They're all chewed up.
I don't get why.
This is a great scene too.
I don't get why there's blood on the outside of the ambulance.
Oh, look
Like,
at him.
oh, we gotta show.
Because it
that
was
he
a
did some-
party!
Yeah, but think
I
one
like
of them
it.
might have run away and he'd grab him and slam him
Totally.
up against the...
But look at him. He just goes right into the water.
Yeah,
He doesn't
he does.
care. He doesn't care. His
Michael,
clothes are going to
alright.
get
He has
soaked.
to see for himself.
Yeah.
Illinois crocodiles.
Wasn't this filmed in New Jersey or something like that? I know it was.
You can tell by the smoke on the
None of-
water.
I know.
None of these were actually filmed.
This
in
river is
Illinois.
actually on fire.
Unfortunately, we can't smell this movie.
Yeah,
So we can't be sure.
we don't have smell-o-vision.
You won't find him. He's done all this. Now he's escaped.
The beaches in Creepshow were in New Jersey. I discovered that last night.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
The ones that Leslie Nielsen.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Muscles will be totally useless if the truth is a chance to search. You're talking about him as if he
His
were
makeup's different.
Yep.
It's actually better.
It is. See,
Yeah, it
it,
looks
it,
more
gets
realistic.
better throughout the movie.
Yeah.
He's
Oh,
kneeling.
no, he had like a.
Hadn't failed.
And now he's dry.
Drive. You can reach me through the local police. If you don't find him in 4 hours, I'm sure I will.
Yeah. He's so good in this.
He is.
He's good in everything.
He is good in everything. That's very true. But again, his character has gone from just the doctor with a couple of eerie lines to this determined lunatic.
Oh, he's got to find a mechanic.
Yeah,
so
he
can
really
get his
digs
jumpsuit.
mechanics. He's
Well,
fun
he likes the
with this
jumpsuits.
thing. Yeah.
I think he got
Yeah,
him.
he's too skinny in this movie.
Who, Michael Myers?
Michael Myers, yeah.
Well,
he's-
he hasn't had a lot of time to eat. He just, survived.
He just came out of a
that's-
coma,
that's
man.
True.
Yeah.
That's true. His muscles
He's got
shouldn't be
atrophy.
working
Yeah.
like the guy
Well,
said.
he
Look at
packs
him.
on the pounds by Rob Zombie's movie.
They still let him use the company car, this guy? I want it.
That's just a magnet. He
Yeah.
just it's a giant magnet he threw on the door.
Give us some gas!
Oh,
This is another great scene too.
Petroleum! Post haste!
This movie is brought to you by Texaco.
On my own damn
oh!
gas.
Remember when the gas tank used to be behind the plate?
Yes, I do.
Back.
I never had a car like that, but
Oh, he couldn't figure it out. He's given up.
yeah, he's crazy. Crazy can't pump
He really is.
gas.
He's like,
The cane is a nice touch.
Yeah, it hasn't touched the ground once.
Yeah.
I need gas.
it's just a rubber cane, so he can't put it on the ground.
Hello.
Hello, McFly.
One place you never go in a horror movie is a garage of
Yeah.
any kind.
Yeah,
He's gonna learn.
there's a wasted opportunity.
Or a diner. There you go,
Yeah,
see?
there you go.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Michael
I like how the
Myers.
chain, like around his face, made it look like a
Yeah.
smile.
Oh, I know where that guy was from now.
Which guy?
The guy that you know from Rocky IV, I know him from Remo Williams.
He's in Reno.
This guy loves Lincoln.
Yeah, what's I never noticed this before. But
There are Lincoln portraits.
Oh, it's
if you're
Illinois,
not
right?
watching
Yeah.
the-
Land of Lincoln.
Land of Lincoln.
Yeah, Illinois.
This must be the diner of Lincoln.
so this, you waste no time, man.
That's right.
He hates these
Oh,
phones.
Angry at the
He hates
phone.
The old phone that every school nurse
He
had.
hates these cans.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
Michael
Michael
Pistachio.
Diner's
Myers is
going
getting
way-
smart.
Then
He's
Lincoln's
cutting
happy.
the phone
Look at him.
lines.
Yeah.
He's,
Look at Hi, folks.
Yep, I'm Abe Lincoln, 16th President of the United States. Bet you didn't know I'd be in a Halloween movie one
I love
day.
this. I love this.
he looks like Jason X in that shot.
There's like Lincoln on one
Why
side and
now?
then like caricatures of people on the other side.
Look at the showdown.
Awesome. Is there a gun in his cane? Is that what just happened?
Yep.
I can't. Oh, his face is wrapped.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought he was looking straight
I
up.
want another victim. Take me. He offers himself up.
Love this. He tries pleading with him, and then he's like, God damn you.
God damn you.
Oh, nothing supernatural about that.
He wasn't even there. It's all in Loomis's head.
Yep. Just wasted a bunch of bullets.
Pearl handle. Pistol. Sick.
I feel like he had like a bigger gun when he shot it. And now it's like
You think?
a smaller gun.
There he is.
He is. You need something with some
The old
fucking
6-shooter
some
sound effect.
stopping,
I love it.
stopping power. You need Magnum Force, Loomis.
I feel bad
Oh,
for
what
the
a
poor
jump.
person who calls AAA and ends up with Michael Myers.
It's gonna cost ya.
Oh, you don't have your card?
You're so- This does a lot of damage. Holy Christ.
Oh, the best part is that
Look at those cool
like-
cuts.
All right, so here we go. Listen
All right.
to how horrible these kids are.
Hey, Jamie, where's your costume? Where's your mask for wearing it? He wears a big costume. That's because every day is Halloween at Jamie's house, right, Jamie? Because your uncle's the boogeyman. Boogeyman, boogeyman.
I mean,
No, watch. It gets.
they're not wrong.
How come your
Her uncle is the boogeyman.
Mm.
Listen.
How could you? Your mom is dead. Jamie's mommy.
Oh.
Mommy. Stop it, okay? Stop it.
like 80s kids are just the worst.
Dude, like.
Oh, I used to love Mask. I can't hate that kid. He's wearing a
an
mask
orphan.
costume.
These are like.
He's got a mask now.
Dude, I have been bullied.
That's Crusaders.
Like, they're all chasing her. I've been bullied by the best. And not one of them would ever have the audacity to make fun of somebody being an orphan.
Right.
This
Oh, is
is
that-
a terrible town.
Is that what's happening? They're chasing her right now? Or I thought
Well,
they
it
were all
looks
just
like
having
they're
fun?
chasing her and chanting her.
Yeah.
Chanting away.
But really, why didn't she get a costume?
So, if it makes you feel any better,
Because she
in
hates
the-
Halloween.
In an earlier draft of the screenplay, that this isn't a joke. He actually apologizes. One of the boys apologizes to her later on in the movie. But
Oh,
they cut that
well,
out.
that doesn't do me any
They
good
could have
here.
added the extra 30 seconds.
Mhm.
Not even.
Just to show the goodness of people in
Growth.
this movie.
There are no
Growth.
goodness. There's no goodness of people in Hanfield, and this movie proves it.
What about
Even in
these
the
people
first one,
over?
remember Jamie Lee Curtis is going around screaming for help,
I know.
and everybody turns the lights off in their house. They close the shades in their windows.
They do that everywhere.
Ah,
Mm.
So this girl driving
We'd be like, Sarah, get away from the window.
was originally
not
supposed to
not
be
if it was Laurie Strode, you know.
one of the other girls from the original movie.
What's the matter?
Ah.
It was supposed to be who's the girl that got babysat?
Lindsay.
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 So originally she was supposed to be Lindsay,
Oh,
and
the-
there's
was
a
it
guy
Richards?
in one of the other scenes later on that was supposed to be
Oh,
Tommy.
they tried to bring Tommy. No, Tommy
Yeah.
doesn't come back till
well,
part
no,
6. Yeah.
but originally that's what they.
Oh, is that who Paul Rudd plays?
Yeah.
Tommy
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
Tommy
Jarvis
Doyle.
was not
Yeah,
Jarvis.
and if you look at Tommy Doyle in the first movie, there's no way that kid grows up to look like Paul Rudd. It just doesn't happen.
Well, besides, in 1979, Paul Rudd looked like Paul Rudd.
Yeah.
This girl looks like Drea de Matteo.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh, I can
Definitely.
see that. I
See
like that
that.
mask. Oh,
Halloween stories.
Now this girl looks like that woman that had way too much plastic surgery and it became like she looks like a cat. Not this guy, but the girl.
oh, I see what you're saying.
Watch when
I
she
remember
when
that
they
lady.
when they get a good close up, and this is Walmart Benicio del Toro.
What's his
Yeah,
name?
Sasha Jensen.
Jensen?
Yep.
He's a sleaze in this.
From
What happened to him?
From Dazed and Confused.
Yeah.
And,
Yeah.
Buffy the Vampire.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, if you Google him, the first image that pops up is Jason London's mugshot from like 2013.
Oh, really? That's
yeah.
hilarious.
I don't know.
I mean, they're both in Days of Confused.
right.
Maybe,
So like the
yeah.
article that that's from must mention him, but
That's hilarious.
yeah, like the close up of this chick's face is just like it's
Oh,
all
what's she
stretched.
from? She looks familiar.
She was in. She was the bride of Reanimator.
hmm
Oh,
Is she in like a
Good
Seagal
movie.
movie or Van
Yes,
Damme
she's
movie?
in. She actually, I think she was in both Under Siege and Under Siege 2. Oh no,
She play the cake.
that was the writer.
Did she play the cake?
She played the boat and then she played the train.
She played Tommy Lee Jones.
when you're born with a name like Vincent Drum,
I like this girl
It's
too.
about
Ellie
fucking
Cornell.
time she got a Halloween
She's-
costume while the kids were making fun of her.
Hey, there's a mask of the principal right there.
Wait, what? You're defending him?
They
What?
didn't get her a costume.
Because she didn't want one originally.
She wants one.
She wants one now, but after she got teased by everybody,
she feel like she needs the costume?
Yes.
Oh, look at that.
And
It's a
look,
Michael Myers movie.
This
She was not
town
in Under
celebrates.
Cleverly placed.
You may have known her from Renegade. She was Lorenzo Lamas's wife.
Love
Yes,
interest in
that's what she was
Renegade.
from.
Yes.
And
She was married
to him in real
she
life.
was married
yeah.
to Lorenzo
Yeah.
And then she got
Yeah.
kicked off the show because
Yeah.
she talked shit about the new girl.
That was the girl that we just saw, not Danielle Harris. In case
Right.
people listening are confused, because I didn't know who you were talking about for a second.
The lady who works
There's the
for
clown.
Yeah, I
it's
love
never a
that.
good
So
idea.
iconic.
Rachel, I got the perfect costume. Come see.
That mask of the face.
Back
He's
there,
been in so many movies.
the bald guy.
Yeah.
It looks like the guy that Darkman sets up. You know the one.
Yep.
You know the one I'm talking
Yeah, I know
about.
exactly who you're talking about. Yeah.
He drugs him and changes his clothes and leaves him in his bed for everybody to find. Where were you going with these tickets? Whatever your name was.
This guy's such an asshole.
What's Rachel?
He's such a jerk. Yeah, you're
I
right.
don't know what she's been in. Let's see.
What's his problem? What does he want?
Well, he's supposed to go out.
He wants sex.
He wants sex.
That's
They were
everyone's
supposed to
problem.
get together, but she has to babysit Jamie, and
Baby's
he's having
ruining
a fit.
Halloween. She's ruining this guy's chance
I
to get
know.
laid.
She's just,
This kid is not
just
great.
awful.
I'm rooting for Michael Myers. I hope he swallows your whole family.
I'm spacing on the name of the guy from Nightbreed.
Craig Sheffer.
Oh,
Craig Sheffer.
totally.
He's totally like the target version of
Mm-hmm.
him.
Yeah.
He absolutely looks like Craig Sheffer.
This girl, Ellie
Ellie Cornell.
Cornell, was
Yeah.
in House of the Dead,
Yeah,
and she was also in Married to the Mob.
I like her.
And that's about it. You would probably know her from.
Oh, well, you don't have to knock this.
Crazy
No,
runs.
we've already broken one thing in the store.
Well, Brady deserves it. He's a creep.
You're okay. Probably saw a mask and it scared you. At least you're not.
No, you just saw that cat lady.
Oh, those jackets are part of the uniform.
Yeah, they have to wear them.
Striped jackets. Oh, but doesn't somebody dressed as Michael Myers gets killed in part 2?
Yes,
Yeah.
Ben Tramer.
Who is
From
her
part
father,
1.
right? That's probably her dad.
Huh?
You think it's probably her dad?
Probably.
Please pick up the burned, limping old man.
Danielle Harris's dad. Who's her dad?
I hope it's not Ben. Oh no, Ben Tramer's dead. So
That's
it
the
wouldn't
real
be him.
travesty. She doesn't have a father.
How many years after part 2? I mean, yeah.
Look,
how many
Mark
years after part
cheerleaders.
2 is this supposed to take place?
4?
So she's like 4 years
5?
old.
No, that
But
wouldn't make
wait, how old
sense.
is they?
Look at this again.
She's at least
Haddonfield.
Oh, so this
Stupid.
is.
Look at this.
It's not Haddonfield yet. It's
That's
119
hilarious.
Yeah,
miles.
they're on their way to Haddonfield though.
It's hilarious.
Look at that.
And then he gets hit
Oh,
by a
I love
car.
this guy, Blue. Isn't this Blue from Old School?
Oh, is that who he plays?
I
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, he's in like a ton of Adam Sandler
He's
movies.
never had teeth. It is his whole
Oh,
life.
this guy is the best.
Guy's never had teeth.
This is one of my favorite
Oh,
scenes
his
in the whole
license plate
movie.
says "Amen." I can figure out where this is going.
Yeah, but this is such a good scene. This is Loomis's motivational scene, actually. See right there. How's that not motivating?
Oh my God, I know this guy,
Carmen Philby.
Ryan Phillippe.
No, Philby. Oh, he was born in Boston.
Boston's
He's the
own?
wedding singer and
Yeah.
Beetlejuice.
Boston's
He's the guy the flat guy hanging
Yeah.
in Beetlejuice.
Oh, yeah.
Wasn't he in Pee Wee's Big Adventure
He
too?
was.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
I
yeah.
don't
yeah.
think he was blue though.
That's blue.
No, it's not blue.
It isn't blue?
No.
Oh. Why did I
That
think
was
it was
blue.
blue? What are you hunting?
End of the world, Armageddon. It's always got a fist and a hand.
He's in Meet Wally Sparks.
This is a great scene.
Ice Pirates.
Years, give or take. Come close to time or two.
Going to the timeline, it would be 10 years because they said it was 88. So
Oh,
if it takes
I'm not
place,
good at
Yeah,
math.
yeah.
I'm way off.
I mean, she
Yeah.
looks like she's about 10 years old.
Yeah.
or more. When was Halloween?
78?
78.
You're a pilgrim.
All right.
so
Part
it's
2
10
takes
years.
place the same.
Yes, it's a,
Right.
I saw
Yeah.
there's rusted blue suede shoes.
Blue suede shoes.
I love this. They have this. They shared this drink together. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll drink from this. I don't give a shit at this point.
No, this is where he's not even acting.
Yeah.
This is Donald Pleasance right now.
I love this. Look at what few
Now the
times
scar
you
is a
see him
big, giant
smile.
circle.
See, because he just had a drink.
I love that scene, man. He sees himself in that guy. He's like, this is what I'm going to become one day.
He didn't even swallow.
Yeah.
I think he was trying to hold back.
Look at
the
these
booze.
jerks.
These kids are blatantly.
Yeah.
I know. I don't think they're going by the general rules of toilet papering.
No.
And they failed, so they gave up right away.
Yeah. Oh, we suck.
Where are they going? I don't believe that
They're
this
going
guy's
out?
married.
What a good kid, though. Look at her scraping her plate.
She
before,
is
you
a
know?
good kid.
Yeah, but that's what she's going to give to the trick-or-treaters later.
That's what you don't know. You
No,
know what, though?
that's a
After that,
Giovanni salad
I'm
right
sorry,
there.
after that bullying scene,
I know.
they deserve it.
They do.
They totally deserve it. Take my scraps, you assholes.
Your grandmother in Cleveland. So hurry up.
Ooh, Cleveland.
Good luck, Ken.
Cleveland rocks. The grandmother's Mimi.
Yeah.
From Drew Carey. That's Cleveland, yeah. Yeah, that's what I was getting at.
He's just lurking.
That's what he does.
He lurks. See, I like lurking. I like
Lurking.
the lurking.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I don't like when people. I said it. I don't like when people just pop up out of nowhere. I like the guy
Yeah.
who drives the car.
Yeah.
And walks places.
You
or
like the
whatever.
stalking and
Yeah. I like
Me
that.
too. Yeah.
Well, that's what makes part one so effective.
Right.
Yeah. Hanging out by the laundry. You know.
Come on, Jimmy.
Come on, Jamie. I don't like the look of that second pumpkin on the left. Not great.
The scared pumpkin is looking
He's
over.
the one that sees Michael Myers.
Looks like
At
somebody
least
kicked
these
that
are
pumpkin in
actual
the dick.
pumpkins and not gourds.
That's
Yeah, they gotta switch them because if they switched them, the scared pumpkin would be looking at the scary pumpkin,
That's right.
and it would make more sense. That's what you don't like about it, Tito.
Yeah.
Is it? Is
Yeah.
he gonna try on their clothes while they're away?
The pumpkin?
Oh, Michael.
Oh,
that's
he's
what
going through her box of
yeah.
stuff.
Mountain
First
Dew.
person. There we go. Yeah,
There's no way they would convince her to come back.
No, I don't like that picture.
no
What
toys.
about this one?
picture of-
Yeah, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's putting it all together.
That's him. Where did
Right.
where did they get a picture? Oh, because they're related. Right.
Right.
Is that her dad?
Yeah, I guess that would be.
Yeah.
Her real dad? Oh, I like this guy. He looks confused.
This guy is also a second-rate Craig Shea.
Yeah, there's a lot of Craig Shefferness in this.
Very true.
They all have varying degrees of upturned nose.
This guy looks like Craig Sheff. No, he doesn't. I
Oh,
don't.
I like this guy.
What brings you back here for 10 years? Michael Myers has escaped from Richmond. He's here in Haddonfield.
His tie's too short.
Michael Myers is here, Sheriff.
He's here, sheriff.
10 years ago, he tried
Oh, yeah,
to kill
10 years
Rose.
ago.
Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Now he wants her daughter.
What's her face? Strode.
Yeah.
What's the little girl's name? Jamie?
Jamie
Wherever
Lloyd.
she is,
Jamie
that little
Strode.
child is in mortal danger.
Jamie Lloyd.
Been locked up since
Jamie Lloyd.
This guy looks like the uncle on Land of the Lost.
Yes, he does.
That's what I was thinking.
Uncle Jack.
No, Uncle Jack was a blonde. He looks like the dad.
Oh, the dad.
Yeah. Yep, Marshall Will and Holly.
Marshall Will and Holly.
How does she know she has a daughter?
His cold truth is
Because he's Dr. Loomis.
More importantly, how does Michael Myers know? Like, that's the thing. He went right to the girl's house. And,
So is that where the supernatural aspect is? There's some kind of
Like a connection.
psychically or...
right.
Yeah, which becomes far more blatant in Part 5 and a little more. They're like psychically linked at that point.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and-
Part 5
and-
gets
and
a
at the
little
very end of
ridiculous.
Is this where...
Yes.
We'll see.
Is this where J.K. Rowling's still got the idea for Harry Potter?
From this movie.
Probably.
Yeah.
That'd be
The link
awesome.
Oh,
between
the,
Voldemort and he and...
yes, she gets a lightning scar.
Well, Michael Myers does have a
Hey
scar.
guys, we just left the fucking house. There's nobody there.
Oh, look at the old plastic decorations. I miss those. None of those fancy inflatable ones for me, dude.
I like things
I
held
kept
together
having
by
to remind my
paper.
kids last night to say trick or treat.
Oh yeah.
You gotta
me
say
too.
trick or treat.
Yeah, it was
That's how they get the candy.
Same.
I like that they're trick or treating at night. You don't see that in the first Halloween movie. It's like bright day.
Yeah.
You think it was because of the equipment?
It would have to be.
Isn't that the
So-
same? Yeah, that's
so
the
that's-
same.
that's
that
one
is-
of the
so
kids
there
that-
is more.
Kid, yeah.
See? Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, way to be you. I changed my mind. Let's be friends. Kids are weird, man.
Right?
Kids are weird.
You're just a little more forgiving than I am.
I think I might be.
Yeah. Uh-oh.
Cops do it by the book. That is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Should I do it
Oh,
with
and
the
look who's
cop?
there.
Yeah. Look who's in the
Look
back.
who's
Oh,
there.
son
Oh,
of a-
Brady.
Oh,
Target Benicio.
Is that his name, Brady?
Is it Brady or
No,
Grady?
it's-
It's Brady, right?
Is Grady the kid from part 2 of Nightmare on Elm Street? His best
Yeah,
friend,
that's what
right?
it is.
that
Brady is part 2 of Nightmare on Elm Street.
I mean, he could be Grady also.
I think he's Brady. Yeah, it's Brady. Uh-oh.
Yeah,
Not
we
a good
can
idea.
hold on, I'm-
Doesn't have her babysitter anymore.
Complicated last minute.
So you hop on to the next best thing? I
Yeah.
thought you were different from other guys.
I'm different. It's just that.
I'm horny.
Oh, well, I'll just let you get back to the woman's hot pants.
It's Rachel.
Damien?
She's not wearing any pants.
Little Miss Hot Pants. Love it.
or he's also like, what if Buster Poindexter was a
Buster
Random.
Poindexter.
handsome leading man?
What's that? That's the guy, the New York Dolls, Lisa.
Yeah, David Johansen.
Yeah, there we go. That was fast.
Waterfalls.
You're on a completely Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
I love that fucking movie.
All the leaves were back on the tree in that scene. Did you notice that?
Why don't you get a job and buy yourself a choo-choo? She wasn't even on the same street as, of course she lost her.
Little known fact: Tom Atkins has a cameo in this barroom scene.
No.
No.
Is that true?
Yeah. He's just
Not
the thing is that he's in the bathroom banging someone's mom.
Oh, all right. Well, that
So
makes
he's-
sense.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Laurie Strode.
Right.
Yeah.
Is that
Tom
his
Atkins
mom's
is
name?
Jamie's father.
Hey, Spuds McKenzie.
He did in the fog.
He did. He totally did.
There we go. Share universe.
Oh, that is Spuds McKenzie.
It is.
Remember when he was a thing?
He was a party animal.
Just kick
Those
everybody
dogs
out.
are ugly dogs.
Ah, the mob.
Wait a minute. What did I just miss? What did they say on the other side of the phone?
Probably the Michael Myers back in
I
town.
need Amanda hug and kiss.
Yeah.
We're gonna get these guys. Remind Phil's again.
Just like Silver Bullet.
It's totally like Silver Bullet.
Yeah, very sure.
Yeah.
And they're going to have the same amount of luck as well.
They have those guys, so the mass serial killer seems more relatable.
Oh, they're at
Another thing I like about this movie, it does not take the sheriff the whole movie to finally believe Loomis. Like he
Right.
jumps on it pretty quick. He's like, oh well, okay, I guess this could happen. I do have a job to do, so
Right.
I mean, if the kids are going to make fun of her, they should make fun of the fact that she spells aloud wrong.
God, another dog. Michael Myers hates dogs, man. That's why he's one of my favorites.
Hate when
If only he
animals
hated
get
horses,
killed.
Mark.
Huh?
If only he hated horses.
Oh, then I'd marry him.
You look sharp, you understand? No problem.
It's a great scene with him coming up later.
With this cop?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The rocking chair
Yeah.
scene.
He's got a
Yeah.
long face.
He does. He does have a long face.
Love it. What a muppet.
Power station.
Bucky.
My name is Bucky, and I came to.
So I was watching this on Joe Bob, and apparently this guy has appeared in conventions as Bucky.
Oh yeah.
He has his own little table. He still has the outfit, and people go up and visit him. Like, this is the only thing he's known for, and he's made this little cult career out of being Bucky the electrician or power.
I love that he tells him like, all right, I'm gonna go call the cops. You stay right here. Don't even think.
Don't move.
And
Yeah.
this is not a great mask.
Right.
I don't like
No,
the hair
it's an
on
off.
it. It's just not good.
I feel the same.
Yeah, no, it's not one of the best. But I maintain it's still better than 5.
Now, is that how those things work?
Yes.
Well, that's not how they're supposed to.
Well, no.
No.
Like, would you like, if you touched it, would you get electrocuted, or would it have to be exposed wire? Like,
Oh, I think if you.
I think if
third
you
rail, I
fell
think
on
comes into
it-
play at some point.
is it?
Yeah.
All right. Well, it just looks like plastic conduits.
Like you should just be able to be like, go like that. And be cool. Yeah.
all right.
I'm thinking what you're thinking.
Right.
Yeah.
I don't want to
There's
try
some
it.
safety.
Like this was kind of like the
Yeah.
car exploding with like.
Oh, just everything blowing
Yeah,
up. Yeah,
just-
just because they got into an accident. Yeah.
Well, if you've ever
Possible.
seen one of the things on the poles go up, they're quite a lot.
Oh,
of
the
Yeah.
transformer.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it goes. We gotta find a guy. We need a guy.
This is creepy right here. It's creepy
It's a
stuff.
very weird retaining wall.
The street in general is just odd.
Yeah. Possibly a soundstage.
It's a turn, but a turn into.
Yeah,
a
but
house,
but
then
Tito,
turn into
you
a
could have.
street.
They have streets like this in Providence, though. Like
Yeah.
little neighborhoods with weird roads like this.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the real house itself is on like a triangle corner. Like the neighborhood looks nothing
Oh.
like the actual.
really?
From the original?
That's right.
Yeah.
You were there. That's I forgot. You got a picture of the infamous bush.
Phrasing.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's in a different neighborhood.
An
That
actual
looks-
bush, not
Yeah,
like
not
Jamie.
70s
Yeah,
bush.
right.
Yeah.
So the bush is like a couple miles away from the house.
Right.
Oh,
And that's in a neighborhood that's more like this.
Yeah.
Can you tour the house?
The house is actually an art gallery, and you can go and watch the movie there. You can actually
Oh, that's
stay
cool.
there overnight.
Oh, really?
Oh, is it like a B&B?
Guys.
I believe so,
Road trip.
because they opened the gallery the weekend that I was there, and I was like, I should go see it, but then I just didn't have time.
It's no excuse, Dan. You should always make time for Halloween.
Jello.
I was alone too.
Like, why would Jamie be back here?
I know.
Why would she be over in
Because
this
kids
area?
love playing in fucking dumpsters.
Oh yeah, especially ones that have been
Look at
jumping
this.
about
Yards,
the
uh,
He-Man for.
Oh hey. Yeah, run that.
Oh, but wait,
There's
I'm
more.
also bad at finding fences. There you go.
She did her own stunts in this movie.
she scaled that fence pretty
She's
fast.
a trooper.
That was impressive.
She is a trooper. I like her in this movie, and that's another reason
she's
why I
back
don't like part
Next to the
5.
same house again.
She's a very normal girl.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
There's nothing fancy about her.
No, she's cute though. You know,
She's alright.
Girl next door, cute.
She's no Jamie Lee though.
Obtainable.
Yeah.
You know, I
yeah,
feel like
totally.
I
I could
feel
show
like-
up with her next week and
Yeah.
be like, hey, this is my
Yeah,
friend.
you totally
Her
could
name
buy
is,
that.
Rachel.
Yeah.
You'd be like, oh, hey, Rachel, nice to meet you.
Whatever you are, I have a big dog with me and he fights.
Oh yeah.
Thing to say.
Yeah.
Jamie,
I hate when they kill the dog.
He's done.
Where have you been?
She's
Don't
got some
ever go off on
high-waisted
your own at night
jeans.
again, okay? Not ever.
Don't you know who your uncle is?
I'm gonna stand up for the kid. The kid kept going where they were going.
Right.
It
Yeah.
was her.
It was her fault.
Right.
She was, yeah, right.
Yeah,
So
she was too
neglectful.
busy
Yeah.
worried about Brady and his.
There's a job waiting for her at Camp Crystal Lake.
Yeah. Oh, here we go. I like this scene, even though it's kind of silly that there would be all these masks, but I still like it.
Hmm.
Is that him? Is that him?
Yes.
Also, something I feel like would happen nowadays,
Mhm.
but it's like that's a good way to get killed.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
because you'd get
You literally don't just go standing quietly around a cop with a gun.
But again, this is why this town is filled with shitty people.
Right.
They just keep illustrating this.
Okay.
Like, they laugh.
You thought I was Michael Myers,
Oh, damn it! There's a curfew. I catch your ass every weekend in jail. You're right there.
I hate this town. I would have written that line in there at one point. I would have just had to say.
I like everything that's happening in this movie.
Good.
Yeah.
It's all very reasonable.
It's a good. It's
It's
a good
making
sequel.
sense.
Yeah.
They got the cops. The cops went. They found the girl. They
Yeah.
went to the house. She wasn't there. They went
Right.
back and forth. They got him. They're in the car. They're going to the police station.
Is there a butt
No,
coming or?
no,
no,
Oh, all
everything
right.
is
So
working
you
for
were
me.
like,
I
this is
can't
Everything is
wait.
working for me.
To do the next two movies with Tino.
Oh, I know. I don't think I can wait 2 years. I think
also-
I think we may have to watch another one and then.
It's just so reasonable.
Yeah, reasonable
It's all
doesn't keep
just-
up. With
No.
this.
Yeah. Not even
So-
not even in this movie. Like it gets a little unreasonable after.
Yeah, but it's still fun.
'Cause
Part
now they're at the
5
police- like-
just goes off the rails.
Now
it-
they're at the police
is
station.
it
The police
part-
station's ransacked and bloody.
Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, they killed
Right.
everybody?
That's
Right.
Killed everyone?
Oh yeah, he took out the
But
whole.
wait
police
until
station.
you see where they go next.
Alright, they might have lost me at the police station. But at least they're all still together, right?
Right.
Well, there was only one cop on duty. Everybody else is out looking for him.
Oh, okay.
He didn't take
This
out.
is-
It
Of
wasn't
course
like he
not.
wasn't like
Oh.
Terminator.
Of course, the two of them just walked in alone and left
Yeah.
the two girls in the car.
Yeah, but it's locked.
It's
It's locked.
Is it though?
I'm gonna give him the benefit of the
Is
doubt.
it?
Is it though?
People have to be conveniently stupid for horror movies to work at times. They just have to be.
Yeah.
Sam Hill is going on.
There's a mob.
Police business. What the hell did this? Looks like to me you're
I
out
keep
of
my
business.
flashlight in
I've
my...
got the time and the patience to argue
my
with you. Now go home to your
suspender.
families when you go on. It was Michael Myers. He's come home to kill.
I like that Loomis isn't treated like a crackpot in this movie. Like,
The police handle it. Like the last time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah. No, he isn't.
Right.
He isn't. And they do listen.
and even
to
now,
him.
like Loomis is kind of like on the side of the mob. It's like, no, you need this mob.
Yeah.
Because
Michael
You haven't got a
McDonald.
police force. Yeah.
is that Michael McDonald or Kenny
I think it
Rogers?
was. Yeah, I'm Peter.
Yeah. Right
You
here.
just created
Right here,
this
Darren.
mob. You haven't got a police force.
Yeah.
Right.
These men may be the only defense you've got.
I like that his scar's getting better. Is it because he's
He's healing.
He's getting livelier and he's like, oh,
Maybe.
we're back
Yeah.
in the
He's,
game.
the
he's
blood's
got a
pumping.
healing
Yeah, the
factor,
blood's
like
through.
Wolverine or something.
Michael
It's just
Myers
very
really
slow.
Gets him going, you know? Why is he walking so fast?
I am gonna say though, despite its faults, I do like 6. Part 6, I think, has some good stuff to it.
I'm trying to. There's one of them that they used 2 scripts and they never really finished with the ending.
I'll be there in 5
The ending doesn't make any sense at all because they didn't.
That
Go
you
with
know,
what was
actually,
in the
that
script.
could be both of them.
It could be,
Oh.
That could be
yeah.
both of them.
What also doesn't make any sense is that when he just picked up the radio, he said 133 to 132. This is 134. like,
Oh, see, I didn't.
Oh, pre-cell phone, nobody told the parents.
Yeah.
I don't think they're home.
Yeah, they're definitely not.
The lights are all out.
Yeah, she's pretty smart. This guy sucks. I'm gonna tell you.
They probably should have put the candles and the pumpkins out.
yeah.
Nobody, I don't think they're home. How can you tell? All the lights are off, you fucking dummy. I can't believe I married you.
Cue the music.
He's been spotted.
I seen his face. Right there.
Oh, this part. Yeah.
Right there.
They shoot an innocent guy, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but who is it? Come out with your hands up.
But the guy should have like said something. Oh.
Well, what's he doing? I like the sounds.
I know. It's like an old western.
Well, because they're all shocked.
This is Assault on Precinct 13.
It totally is.
Is this where they all cut themselves?
Assault
and-
on Bush
and did
13.
the blood thing? Blood oath? Just take out Michael?
The Cholo. Nobody said anything about the Cholo.
What was he doing? Just smoking some reefer?
Shit. It's Ted Hollister.
Oh, I thought he was going to say Ted Hollister's boy.
Dumb son of a bitch.
What?
Set yourself fire.
He looks like Emmett Walsh.
He does.
He does.
You dumb son of a bitch. You said it was Myers.
This is actually Lorenzo Lamas' butt right here now.
Llama getting it.
Feeling hot, hot, hot.
This is the sheriff's daughter. This kid's got some balls on him.
Oh, is that it? Oh,
Yes.
that's why she's wearing the t-shirt costume.
That's right. Oh, yeah. No, I should have clarified that. Sorry, man.
Gotcha.
That is the sheriff's daughter.
Isn't one of the other girls?
Isn't somebody always one of the
Someone.
Right. Oh, here they come.
Wait a
There we
minute.
go. Wait.
Are we going to see
Off one
it?
shoulder.
Did you
Or is
update?
she a... Oh,
Brian,
she's
did you
a,
update? 'Cause if you don't
Yep,
update,
there we go.
don't see
That
him.
blurred out. No.
Okay.
she's a respectable actress.
No, I saw a little.
Is she,
little
though?
something.
Lorenzo Lamas showed up and said, I don't think so, guys.
We're really going forward.
How do you know? There's a wall there. It could just be a car.
It sounds like the car. You know when you were a kid, you hear the car and you're like, oh, that's my parents.
Yeah.
you just
You know the
automatically
sound of the
know.
car.
Yeah, you would always.
That's the sound of a Buick Skylark.
Where's that deputy? We'll be here in a minute.
Where's that deputy? Why aren't they still with the crowd?
Yeah, there he
Shit,
is.
it's my
What's
dad.
that?
Oh.
Why aren't they?
Here, pretend you're reading a Bible.
Rachel, take your sister upstairs. First door on the right.
Oh,
No, it just got awkward
What's going
again.
on?
Kelly, I want you to close and lock all the downstairs windows.
Why?
Just do it.
And you should probably put on some pants.
Yes.
To the kitchen. You'll see the basement stairs.
Try not to look like you just had
Ready? You know
sex.
how to use the gun?
Wait.
Yes, sir.
Just start to.
I know. I love how she's hiding pieces of clothing, but
Yeah.
She didn't bother to
doesn't
put
put
pants
putting
on.
pants on.
Hey, when I have time. You get your riot gun and talk to my squad.
I'll tell you.
Uh,
I like this. I like what I'm seeing. He's like, you know what? You're probably trying to have sex with my daughter. We don't have time
Oh, well,
for that
listen,
right
listen
now.
right here.
So nobody can get in.
If there's something's happening, I should just go ahead and call my parents.
Just get up. Yeah. Got you broke my daughter. I use that shotgun on you.
There you
There you
go.
go. See, he's like,
See?
listen,
See?
I'm gonna
He's
give you
keeping
a
it real.
gun.
He's like, you know what?
Yeah.
We're gonna deal with this later.
Right.
We're gonna talk about this later.
We
If
got
you don't
bigger
survive-
things right now,
Yeah.
but at some point, I'm going to kick your ass for this.
Right. If you don't die, I'm all for this.
I like that Michael Myers hitched a ride.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
He
totally.
didn't do anything. He didn't make himself known. He
Yeah.
let himself.
He didn't try to kill the cop.
No,
He rode in the back seat quietly.
he's a well-behaved
He
killer.
really
That's
is.
why
He's methodical.
he might be the goat. He might be the goat. Of
Michael
fucking-
Myers
he's
is
the
the
goat.
goat for you.
He's
the
All
fucking
right,
goat.
awesome.
You
Huh?
wouldn't even
It's
ask.
my goat.
I can't dispute it.
He's the
Sure.
goat.
It's funny. You would think that Loomis would have recognized the clown costume though, and been like, "Yeah, maybe that's a little too close to home. Can you change that?" 'Cause
Oh,
you
yeah,
could
but
be out."
he's...
Ah, bang, bang, bang. You just like shot him twice in the head. Roll credits.
Again, wait till part 5.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be outside upstairs now.
Yeah. Good idea. Grandkids freak me out too.
Wait, did he ever... This is probably a dumb question, but did he ever see Mike Myers as a kid in a Michael Myers, not Mike Myers, in a clown costume?
Well, I'm sure.
Oh no,
if
he
you-
doesn't meet him until.
He doesn't meet
No,
him
but I'm
until-
sure he saw the
goes to the
case
hospital.
files, and the kid was
Yeah, I
like,
guess he could have seen... Yeah.
you know,
posed-
committed
yeah.
the murder in the
All right,
pictures.
that's true.
Oh, he just picked up the picture of Michael Myers too when they were.
Right.
He was looking through the room.
See,
Yeah,
Gotcha.
he knows.
it tracks.
It does. Like you said, Tito, everything tracks in this movie, which I think which makes this a really solid sequel.
Yeah.
And Dwight Little did an excellent job piecing everything together,
Right.
bringing everything back, and keeping everything moving. You know,
Yeah.
covering all the stuff from the past without getting bogged down with it.
Is that a stuffed llama they have in their attic?
Probably.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo Llama.
That's where they first met.
Now, deadlock the back door. This is the only way in and out of this house. You got it.
Yeah, they don't spend as much time as the original movie does, setting up like the evening of Halloween of.
Right. Well, because he knows he can't do it again. He can't do what John Carpenter did in the first one. I don't think he really wanted to. You know, he did his
Well,
own
it was
thing.
a different era too. Like
Yep.
this is late '80s.
10 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
I think it is a stuffed llama.
I don't even see it.
Over to
Is
the
that
left,
the
wearing
thing?
it's got a
pajamas?
veil on it. It's a
A stuffed llama with a veil
What's
on
that
it.
book called?
Llama red pajama.
Hey, thank you.
Yeah. The kids like that one.
You're home, Jamie.
What's the difference between being here and there?
The fuck the other way.
You're surrounded by death.
That's a cool shot. I like that. It's all
Yeah.
black except for the
Squawk 790 had.
So I watched this movie the other night to get ready for this.
Yeah.
And after, I watched it on Joe Bob's Halloween Hootenanny thing. And so after watching that, for whatever reason, I went to Urban Legend, which Danielle Harris is also in. She's a lot older, and her only scenes are pretty much sex scenes.
Yeah.
So it felt wrong going from little Danielle Harris to this. Right to Urban
Takes place at
Legend.
the
which is
university.
kind of the same with
Joshua Jackson's in it. Alicia Witt.
Oh, yeah.
Danielle Harris plays Alicia Witt's roommate.
Right.
She's like this goth chick.
She's like,
Oh,
the
okay,
lithium
yeah,
addict.
yeah,
And
super
she's
hot.
always like
Okay.
having sex. And, in and of itself, that's fine. But when you follow, that after Halloween 4, it just feels wrong. It feels incredibly wrong.
No, it's like watching an episode of Who's the Boss and then watching Embrace of the Vampire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, I'm with you. What's the Milano? All the
Yeah.
way.
You know they remade Embrace the Vampire?
No.
Yeah, they did.
It's
They
like,
did. There's a newer one.
which is now like 10 years old
Right.
itself. But,
Really?
Yeah.
Who's in that one?
nobody.
Nobody?
No Alyssa
It's the
Milano.
black screen.
Because it was all filmed in a mirror.
You thought Skinnamarink was
the
bad.
voiceover.
Oh, here we go. Oh, he's still alive. All right. This part's great.
Straight
Dude,
police.
Calls
She's
the
chilling
state
in the
police.
chair.
This is what I'm talking
They had to,
about.
right?
Yeah, but they don't always.
I know. They're smart cops here.
They're
Well,
calling
Yeah.
the state police.
But I thought all the phone lines were down.
They're barricading shit. Oh, there he is.
Uh-huh.
That was a good shot.
That's an awesome shot. That's
For those not following along, we just saw Michael Myers' face just pop in.
Uh-huh.
in the very far background.
and you should be following along, because this just adds fun. Unless you haven't seen the movie before, then don't.
And what we're saying probably doesn't make a lot of sense.
Yeah, true.
No joke. We need those troopers and we need them now.
There you go.
Not going anywhere, Mr. Dude.
I like this guy.
What kind of information do you need?
Great
We're
cop.
in Field, there's a killer in there.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Get the troopers.
Send in the National Guard.
Send in the guard!
She's fine.
My only problem, there's too many rooms.
Yeah.
Too many rooms happening right now.
Uh-huh.
There's radio for help. They'll be here soon. No overnight. Not over yet. Where are you going?
Take a shit.
The brother's house.
Alright,
That's
man.
where Jamie lives. That's where you go.
Leave Myers with the state police.
The state police won't know how to stop him.
Do you?
Maybe nobody knows how to stop him.
Another great
Write him a
line.
ticket for speeding. That's all they'll do.
Nobody knows.
Hmm.
I gotta try.
Donald.
I'm going to bore him with platitudes. Pants. Pants. Everyone else has guns. and is well armed, and this woman needs pants.
Is she gonna get killed by her bra?
Okay.
She gets strangled by her bra?
Her bra?
Yeah.
No.
Is Michael going to use that as a weapon
I
against
don't
her?
think she wears one or has one.
No, she does.
She hid it.
dies
She
a
had
very
one.
fun
She
death.
stuffed it under the couch
Oh, yeah,
mattress.
that's right.
She stuck it
Yep.
in I just thought it was interesting that they showed that.
Yeah.
Because it's pretty obvious she's not wearing one.
Right, a bra introduced in the first act.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Chekhov's bra.
be a slut like me.
Are they all in high school together?
Oh, man.
Now she's got to
The
change
hot
her
coffee
clothes.
on the t-shirt without a bra. Those boobies are burning.
He's like ugly Bert Convy.
He's speaking into a little shovel.
What's going on up there?
We killed a guy, Sheriff.
Stay by this radio. The state board will send word once they're en route. When that word comes,
So
you'll tell
they haven't
Deputy
sent word that they're in route.
You
So
understand?
they're not on the road yet.
Tell them gateway, that'll be back. Maybe you ought to wait here till we do. Hey, I got a town full of beer bellies running around the dock and shop. Who's gonna be next?
Another great line. This movie has awesome lines.
I can't stand by for that.
Get in your chair
I
and
didn't
shut
know
up.
I was leaving the house.
It really is a solid movie.
Yeah. It's just even with the skull.
For a movie that there really has not been that much happening. Like the characters are, but the kills have been kind of spaced out.
Yeah.
Well, they had more kill. They
they're about to
had
pick
more
up.
action
Yeah.
in the beginning, so
Right.
it,
It's gonna
held
pick
you
up now,
over.
though.
Yeah, and now we're just waiting for it.
Eventually, you're going to have some Mike Myers in your Halloween movie?
Is this the Moon Knight of Michael Myers?
Oh God, no, no! You saw plenty of Michael Myers.
Well, that's
You
how
saw
it
more
ends.
Michael Myers than you saw Moon Knight.
This actually has one of the highest, even though you don't see a lot of them, this has one of the highest kill
Kill
counts.
It does, yeah.
Oh, really?
Makes sense.
Yeah. Mechanic, the diner, the cop, the electrician, Bucky,
Oh,
Bucky
yeah,
the electrician.
They just kind of walk into a lot of them.
I thought you might like some coffee.
I like this scene.
Yeah.
This is great.
What do you think, Tito? What do you think? What's gonna happen?
He's gonna shoot her in the head with a shotgun. He's gonna fall back the coffee to the face.
It's actually Michael Myers.
Wait for the cavalry.
Oh.
Watch. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see who's
Oh.
right.
Because I don't know how a dead man can be rocking a chair.
Ah!
Oh!
Inertia.
Hey!
Centrifugal force.
Now I love that he was holding the shotgun.
Yep.
He has a deadly weapon in his hand, but that's what he does with it.
Yeah.
He doesn't shoot her. He impales her with
He
it.
loves hoisting people up.
And
That's his thing.
He's a
And-
motivator.
It's kind of
doors
like
and
the
walls.
Predator.
He lifts people up.
Hoist people up.
He likes hoisting people. Yeah.
In this one, I mean, he's so methodical in shutting down the power, and
Okay.
like everything he does has a
Great, we're
purpose.
waiting.
And even just not killing her with the shotgun means that everybody else isn't going to go
There's no
running.
sound.
Right, yes.
right.
well, plus I don't like the idea of him shooting a gun.
Yeah, I mean,
Michael Myers, come on.
Yeah, Terrifier shoots a
Yeah.
gun, not Michael
Oh,
Myers.
really?
Art the Clown.
I haven't seen
He's
that
the
movie.
first, like, of these slashers, I guess you call them, that I've seen use a gun. I'm sure someone else has, but
Deputy Logan?
Just dead, baby. Just dead. Now, would you consider that to be supernatural?
I definitely
Impaling a
love it.
person with a shotgun? Because that's got to be hard.
yeah, probably. I've never done it, so
I feel like
is there a difference
once,
between
right?
unnatural and supernatural?
Right.
Like,
yeah.
Okay. all right. And that, yeah.
Definitely exaggerated.
Exactly, yeah.
I've got to find
Where the hell
baby.
you been, buddy? You made it all the way from the top to the bottom?
Well, like you said, too many rooms.
Just get a chance.
I like that they keep showing this guy's face.
They're very proud of that guy.
Yeah.
He does conventions with just his head.
He does.
That should have only taken the one shot.
Metal! God damn it, it's metal!
All right. They lost me.
They lost. That's it.
They lost me.
That
there.
was it.
God damn it, it's metal!
Jamie.
Jamie!
He needs more bullets. I think that he shot both of them. Yeah, let me get closer. But you don't have to be close.
Safety.
Get up there, Rachel!
You know, it's not the mask so much for me as it is just the hair. Is just not on the mask.
It's funny.
It's odd. Yeah.
Yeah.
In an earlier scene, his hair is a little messy. Like one of the other guys is wearing it, has the hair a little messy, and it looks more imposing.
Right. This is all like he took a comb through it. Calm down.
Yeah, right? You want to stand out from the rest of the fakers?
Yeah, right. Facing the wrong way.
There you go.
Hey. Oh, see, I like a good,
This is where he does that thing. I like.
He doesn't need no gun.
Very Seagal. Oh, we got a Julius moment?
Almost.
How do you not like this guy?
Watch.
Who?
This guy.
Oh, I love
How
it.
do I not like the boyfriend?
Yeah.
He's a sleazoid.
She just tried to fight Michael
coming
Myers.
That guy is no Julius.
He's no Julius.
No,
Julius,
let's not get carried away.
I think Julius wins this fight. Less supernatural. But I appreciate that this guy is actually trying to. Why do the characters try to go toe to toe with the bad?
Well, because
Don't look
Ellie's
at him.
the only girl left that he can bang. So you know.
That's true. Yeah, but is it worth his life? I mean, there's so many other women out there in the world. Why not just jump out the window and just go like, oh.
Maybe
My
not.
least favorite part of this movie is coming up.
You're like, oh really?
My least favorite shot. Yeah.
Okay. Let's.
You'll see.
Okay.
I'll. It's not that. That's a good shot.
You got through
That's
that
a good
barrier
shot.
pretty quick.
Huh?
Oh.
For some reason, there's a kitchen knife in the attic. But
Daddy.
Get on my back, Jamie. Get on. Hold on.
Yeah. See, there's no huddled in a corner, being backed up in a corner, screaming for her. She goes right into action. She's breaking windows, jumping out of houses, taking names. This girl is pretty awesome.
I agree.
yeah,
She's an awesome.
I guess so.
She's an awesome final girl that I don't think gets the recognition as a lot of them do.
Is this the
Think
only
about
one
it.
she's in?
Well, no.
She's
well,
in the next
so
one.
she's in the next one,
Same
and
actress?
yeah,
She dies in the beginning?
it's
That's like a horror movie thing, right?
It's awful. It's awful what they do with this character in the next one.
They don't make them like that anymore. That's a real, like, slate.
Yeah.
It's a slate roof. I thought she had a pretty penny. Get a roof like that.
Are they climbing on top of a church? Or are they?
Yeah, right.
It's like Yoda and Luke. Look at this.
In the wide shots, is that actually the type of roof that it has?
This is the worst shot in the movie.
All right, let's see.
Michael Myers struggling to get onto the roof, like the way that he just climbed.
Oh, really? That bothered you?
I hate that shot.
Wow, no
I
kidding.
see what
It's
you're
like all
saying,
of
but-
2
Like,
seconds.
Yeah.
Look at even how he's walking.
Well, he doesn't want to
Don't
fall.
show his feet.
So you just rather them not show it.
Right.
Okay.
Well,
Well, that right there is kind of cool, though, right?
Well,
'Cause-
that, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a Rob Liefeld thing. I don't want to see the feet.
You know what?
I don't want to see the feet right now.
So,
Just show him
that's
from
how I feel when I see Dracula running around in Hamlet.
Exactly.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
Lay down, Jamie. Okay?
Right, like doing normal stuff.
But, so it doesn't bother me.
Like,
because I
did you
want
see how he had to
Michael
swing up
Myers
his
be-
leg? He had to swing his
Oh,
leg
yeah,
up.
yeah. He had to like rock himself.
It's such a
What
vulnerable.
you didn't see was
You know what it is? It's
swinging.
it puts him into a vulnerable position, and I don't like that.
I like
Yeah.
this too. How he's got like This is very like human.
So no wonder this house had so many rooms. It's like a town hall.
It's good.
This poor kid. I mean, I'm sure that's not Danielle Harris, but
Did I get her? I got her.
The music stopped.
Right.
Please come alive.
Oh, it's so cute
That's a
and
great
sad.
line. What a great line.
She's so adorable.
She's so good. And they wrote it really well.
Yeah, they
too.
did. They did.
And he got back down very quickly.
He probably jumped.
I mean, Rachel got down pretty quickly.
Yeah.
Sorry, Rachel.
So
Gotta go.
this is interesting because he has a chance to kill Rachel and he doesn't.
Does he
Goes
think she's
right
already
past
dead?
her.
Does he? Yeah, but does he think that she's dead already?
That's what
I
I'm
don't know.
thinking.
I feel like he'd be the kind to put a knife
check?
in her just to
Yeah,
make
so do
sure,
I. Yeah.
especially in this film.
He really wants to.
Michael's very economical. He
Or
thinks
is
that
he
she's
just
already
like,
gone.
I'm
Yeah,
going
but
after this girl.
Yeah, he's really after her.
If you get in my
Jamie,
way, you're
so.
gonna die. But even if you're unconscious, then I'm gonna have nothing to do with you then.
At this point, she fell off a house. So what's she gonna do to me?
Yeah.
My target is here. so
Yeah,
I can-
he's kind of cocky then.
Yes.
Mm.
Oh, fucking crazy old kook. Where the hell you been?
No, you can't. I've just been there. That's the first place he looked for you.
That's not true.
Where's the schoolhouse?
Mm.
That's the thing.
The schoolhouse.
This.
Where is the schoolhouse?
That's the first place. I was just there and he wasn't there. That's where he's gonna be.
I thought that was the first place he was going to.
Yeah.
I was already there.
Well, he's basically using her for bait. That's what
Well,
he's doing now. He's
So going to the
And now he's going to draw our attention.
yeah.
shooting the guy.
4 shots. 4 shots it took to break that lock.
So
He was fine.
And that's metal, right? Like he had no problem.
Yeah.
Of course, he had gloves on.
The other guy had a shotgun.
Uh.
It would have been fine.
production note on this
Yeah.
that Mustafa Akkad got the full rights to this because he bought it in auction
Right.
after Halloween 3. Nobody else wanted to bid that he actually got them himself, and so he had full control. He didn't like the gore that was in part 2 and 3,
Yeah.
and thought the success of part 1
Yeah.
was because it didn't have any gore to it, and it was
Right.
just suspense. So if you notice, this one has very little gore, and you don't really see a lot of the killings themselves.
You're right.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like, I like that Loomis's idea was, let's go to the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
Where I'll break the lock with a gun, and then there's an alarm going off.
Yeah.
And
Well, because
Michael
he's
Myers
luring
just-
him.
And he just shows up there right
Yeah.
away.
He's gonna lure him and showdown, baby.
He's got
But in a
the
movie
full
like
window.
this, you got to keep it going quick.
Right.
So
Yeah.
I'm glad that they do it that way. It's fine.
The lighting in this is great.
Yeah.
The shadows on her face are so good.
Again, I know I keep saying it, but like, can you imagine being the director of this movie, coming off of a disappointing Halloween 2, and then everybody's sick of Michael Myers, but then Halloween 3 comes along and almost destroys the franchise.
Right.
And now this guy's going to try to bring life back into this with all of that against him. This is very impressive.
Yeah, it's kind of shot like the first one.
Right.
Or it definitely has that gritty feel to it that the first one has. Even for the movie from '88.
Yeah.
Suck it. Oh, the movie broke.
I mean, thinking of
these guys.
Let's go.
That's the same shot as before.
That's
When
okay.
he says, I see him. You see his face.
Think of how like candy colored a lot of the other late '80s horror movies are.
Yes.
This is
Right.
Get this bastard.
That's a fun shot.
We'll kill you too. We have to get out of Haddonfield. The state police are on their way. Let them handle it.
I don't know about you are, but that makes sense to me. Let's get the hell out!
I mean, even
I
the
love
mob.
this guy.
Even the mob is smart in
I like
this
this
movie.
guy. That all
Don't
sounds
make
about
no
right.
sense.
Exactly. They got the mob in Silver Bullet. Like, these
Right.
guys are like, yeah, you're right. Why are we going in there? That
Yeah,
makes sense.
state police is coming.
Let's get
Let them deal with it.
Yeah.
Is the other sheriff? Is that sheriff in part 5?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, he is.
Because he clearly hasn't.
But
found-
again,
he hasn't found the
everything
guys
they
that killed
do,
the kid.
pretty much everything they do in Part 5 is wrong.
Yeah.
Though the only cool thing about Part 5 is they dive more into what makes the Thorn trilogy kind of cool,
Sister in the truck.
but not enough
Take
of
them out
it.
of town.
You know.
410.
Or what makes it
Hey, police on the way.
stupid.
Or what
depending
makes
on
it stupid, right? Depending on where you
Yeah,
stand with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
And Thorn is that the last name of somebody?
Hey, what is this? It's the
the name of the cult, is that?
yes,
Hence,
the symbol, right?
yes,
Yeah.
it's the symbol of the cult.
Right.
So that gives you a.
Here's the cavalry.
It's the
Oh,
cap.
state police. Perfect. Drive straight ahead. Let's
I
not
was
do that,
thinking-
guys.
Fire to the air.
Yeah, there you go. Start firing guns at the cops.
It's no one's name.
What, the Thorn thing?
Yeah.
From the elementary school, we're taking these kids to safety. Okay, there's a highway patrol substation about 4 miles down the highway. You'll see the turnoff sign.
I don't remember
We've got officers on
offhand,
duty.
and I just
They'll take care of
watched Part 6 too.
We got officers on duty, the substation headed up, state police. Now we're cooking. Now I'm just worried about these
He also
guys.
looks
They
like the
look
guy in
creeps.
the Far-Out Space Nuts.
Yeah, he does. I said lunch, not launch.
Dime store skipper.
Now the fog
Yeah.
comes in, makes a cameo.
And they pick up Jamie Lee Curtis hitchhiking.
There's Tom
Yes.
Atkins.
Oh.
Wait a minute, where did he come from? He's laboring up the back
He
of
was
that
under
truck.
the car.
Does that upset you?
Yes.
Okay.
Like you should have just been in the truck then, all of a sudden.
He was doing a Cape Fear thing.
Look at that. I like how his wig hair is just like flowing.
How did he not feel that?
How is it not? I can hear that shit. I think those guys made it.
I don't know. They were
You
pretty
wanna
old.
believe?
They were old and out of shape. I
Yeah,
don't
they
know.
got a lot of padding on them. Oh, there's that's one of the
tears
gorier
people's
scenes.
faces.
He loves it.
Love it.
I mean, it's a soft part, right? So if you're gonna really get some damage done, you go for their face. Get to the substation.
Are there any knife stabbings in this?
You said that we see, that we witness.
Yeah.
I haven't seen.
Thanks for the ride, lady.
It's not okay, Michael. Grabbing at ladies like that.
It was a
He
different
didn't,
time.
he didn't stab the mechanic, right? He stabbed the mechanic with something else.
With Ian Payne.
Right, yeah. Maybe he killed somebody. No, I don't think he had the knife until
He just grabbed
he was
it.
in the attic, right?
Right.
What did he do to the other officer? Fold him in half? I don't.
That's what it looked like. Yeah. He really is. This is like the Michael with the brute strength.
And pokey fingers.
Right.
Now this is great. Is this the part? It might come like when she just like
Yeah, she floors.
yeah. That I mean this girl is awesome.
Die.
Look at this.
Son of a
So I wonder if this is influenced at all. I know they kind of wanted to move away from the Friday the 13th type thing, but
Yeah.
kind of the final girl as we've kind of gotten to know it, where they are like people who are fighting back and stuff that kind of comes from the Friday the 13th series. whether that or any other.
Stay right here in the truck.
Maybe it
This
does.
had
Yeah, the
that
tough
10
final
years,
girl.
yeah.
Here's the stormtrooper scene.
Oh yeah.
You're right.
Because think of this in place of other things, like Halloween's at the beginning of the slasher genre, and this is at the tail end of it.
No,
like 88.
That's
is
true.
pretty
And Jamie
far
Lee,
along.
she is the final girl, but she's become the strongest of the heroine leads in the later movies. But if you're going just by her early stuff, she's still running around screaming like everybody else, and it still takes Donald Pleasance shooting Michael Myers to save her.
Like, look at all the shots around him.
Yeah.
Like,
He's getting hit.
every
He's
now and
getting
then,
hit,
but, like,
yeah.
I think it's really just
that
the sheriff.
gun right there.
The
I
sheriff's
played
the only
Grand
one
Theft
that-
Auto Vice City. Michael should have exploded by then. I know you're not a huge fan of it, Dean, but one of the scenes I love in Jason Goes to Hell is the beginning when they set that trap.
Oh,
for
yeah,
Jason,
that- it is-
and they
that is a
shoot
fun
the hell
scene.
out of him, and it's such a that reminds me of that, or
I just don't like the idea of Jason being a slug monster.
I know you
Person,
don't.
person,
Yeah, I know
person.
that's this is where we differ. I say there's never a bad time for a slug monster.
I didn't like the look of that Michael Myers when he was dying. He
Yeah.
had like shoulder pads on.
Yeah.
Oh, Loomis, you crazy old
Yeah.
fuck. Where were you?
Why did you send me through a window?
I was at the school. I was at
I
the.
took a nap.
What do you call it?
Huh?
The schoolhouse. I was
Yeah.
At the schoolhouse. I time traveled back to 1950s. I was at a schoolhouse.
Memory.
I'm going to take Jamie upstairs.
He's like, I'm gonna take a nap in your bed. I'll see you guys later.
I'm done.
I'm gonna pass out
I'm
in your
done.
bed.
Don't call me for any more.
You got a couch that you don't really care about? I'm kind of bloody.
Is this gonna be Loomis? That'd be awesome. I just need
Little
a
Loomis is gonna slip into a hot tub.
I just need a hot bath. He's still in his fucking jacket and suit,
He's wearing nothing but his raincoat.
but he's drinking a glass of wine with candles burning. I waited 10
Oh, here we go. This ending, man.
This is
Until 5 came along and the rest of them came. This ending must have been a mind
This-
fuck for people.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because
It's his very first movie now.
Right. Full circle.
I see.
And it's so great how they do it because
Oh, but that's the mom, right?
Yeah.
I love
And then you
Loomis
just see
in
this.
this.
Yeah.
Is
this
my
is
bath
awesome.
ready?
Ah. He's like, son of a bitch. He goes to shoot her.
Shooter, it's awesome. I love that.
So, for a movie that boasts of no supernatural elements,
Right.
the ending is 100% supernatural.
Right.
So apparently there's that moment where Jamie Lloyd touches Michael and the evil is past.
Right.
Yeah,
Which
like
they kinda play off in-
He does
Right.
say, like, I never thought of it as, like, until I read that today.
Yeah.
Or I was rereading
But
every
he's not
time.
dead at that point.
See, that
Right.
See,
That
I
makes
think he
Kind
was
of like
supposed to
making the
be.
connection.
that
you know.
don't make no sense.
Exactly. Exactly.
I-
But if you were to take this as Dwight Little thinking, all right, I'm going to make this the last one. I'm going to try to bring this into a different direction.
Yeah.
I'm going to turn Jamie into the next killer.
Which would have been cool.
Which would have been awesome.
It would have been cool for like a like now flash forward and there's an adult woman who
Right.
is the new Michelle
Right.
Myers.
Yeah, Michelle Myers, and it's
I have a friend.
Danielle Harris, and that would have been awesome to
Right.
see her grow into that part. But the director of 5 just came along and fucked everything up.
Yeah, but how would that work though in a part 5 if she's still young? you would have to then shoot to her
Exactly,
being a grown
yeah.
woman.
Right.
At that
Or
point.
There's that.
Right. Yeah, you probably wouldn't use her, but
Well, you could still use her, just not flash forward. Just continue her story.
right.
Because
Well,
what,
they-
because
yeah,
she
they
was
kinda-
supposed to be what? She was supposed to be 8 years old, but she was 10.
Yeah.
So you wait a couple of years.
I
She's
almost
a
feel like
teenager.
a movie like that might be too sophisticated for
Maybe.
like 1991 or
Right.
That's true. Yeah, that's
Like
true.
the story following
Right.
a young girl who's
Or
like losing her
it
mind.
might, you know, not think 91. That actually might have worked better with a 91 audience because at the time, because I think I talked about it the last time. I had the sets for The Good Son sitting in my backyard,
Good Son.
and that
Yeah.
was 92,
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah.
So like
yeah.
yeah, so it was 92 when
Okay.
we had them. So like so that's the type of thing that came out of the the 80s into the 90s, out of the slasher era into the more heady stuff because they were working out of this
Right.
the
Trying to
gore
do
they
things
were trying to
different
do.
than what they
Yeah.
had been doing
All right, so that was 4. What
Yeah.
are we all right, for those who have not seen it yet, what did you think of it, Brian?
I liked it.
Yeah?
I liked it a lot. You're right. It was totally Loomis's movie.
Yeah.
for. Right.
And I was thinking up until the end, I'm like, you guys are talking about like a lot of supernatural stuff going on. I haven't seen anything yet. And then, yeah, 2 minutes before the credits roll. Yeah, you're right. That was a mindfuck. I wasn't expecting that at all.
It didn't come off as supernatural to me.
I-
That like she's part of a line of sociopaths.
Yeah, it could have been hereditary.
Yeah.
Or that you've just gone through this incredible
Yeah,
trauma
traumatic experience.
that's how
Yeah.
you
Right.
deal with it. And
Right.
That's how I, 18-year-old me read it.
That's I thought I really liked it. I thought it was really, really good. And again, it didn't have, I didn't think, a supernatural element to it. And I like Michael Myers trying to climb up a house. I like him hiding in the backseat of a car. Like I like shit like that. It's
Yeah.
scarier. I
Yeah.
think it's
Yeah.
scarier.
And like you said, it's a polished script.
Yeah.
Everything just
Yeah.
fits nicely. It's a great
And it
running
was-
Yeah.
time.
Really good pacing.
Yep.
Like.
Yep. Yeah, it was definitely well written. That's for
20
sure.
minutes, it was not flat at any points for me.
Yeah.
At no point there were a couple of scenes where I was like, well, why would you do that? Which you always have in horror movies, but I was like, all of these people seem like they're doing the right thing right now, which never happens.
Well, and it's like usually it never happens because you need to kill those people. You need to like get those
Right.
people in the positions you need to do.
Yeah.
So like the fact that they were able to create situations in this movie where they were doing the right thing but still winding up in the in the positions we needed them to be in.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I like
Says a
that
lot.
he's like savvy. Michael Myers is a savvy enough character,
Right.
that he's problem solving.
Right.
Yeah,
As it's going on, he's problem solving what's going to happen. He's
and
not just
creating
I'm gonna walk and the first thing I kill you, and then I just keep walking and I kill you. And
Yeah.
he took out the power in the phone
Yeah.
to start
Right.
off
Right.
with. There's
He's-
actual.
There's an agenda. I like agenda.
Mm-hmm.
I like, this is one of the few characters I guess I'm cool with no backstory.
Yeah.
Like he's just a straight up sociopath. So if
Mhm.
there's no supernatural element to it, then I like it because I'm like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's fucking people out there in the world that are truly insane that might do something like this.
Yeah, it's pretty grounded still.
Yeah,
at this
grounded.
point.
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that was good. Honestly, I thought I was gonna think it was garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, part 4, it's probably gonna be
Yeah.
terrible.
This is a big surprise.
Yeah.
And again, Dwight H. Little just did a fantastic job just bringing this franchise back into something that people wanted to go back and see. And,
Yeah.
of course, along came 5. But this...
Is this the only one he directed?
Yes, sadly.
Okay.
Because I think he's a really good filmmaker. I mean,
Yeah.
we've talked about some of his other stuff, and I like what he did with this movie. He didn't do what a lot of directors did and try to put his own spin on it, or he paid very close attention to the original film, what made it great, and really stuck with it. There could have been a couple of things changed here and there, some little things he threw in, and I'm sure there was, but it never took away from the movie. It never stopped, and you could and looked like it came from something else thrown into this film. And so it makes for a great sequel to the original. And I know with the new trilogy, all this is erased, unfortunately, because while many of them you can say goodbye, I like them all, but there are many of them that when people say, yeah, we ignored them all and went to a new trilogy, I would say, okay, fine, I understand. But I get sad because this one gets tossed into that litter of forgettable, and I don't like that because I really would have loved to have seen where this could have gone.
Well, because 5 and 6, like they just take the ball from this and run with it's very heavy on the supernatural.
Right.
Like, so it's kind of like the fact that they lump this in with it doesn't do it justice because
it doesn't at all.
It is a good movie.
6 is entertaining because it's a mid-90s film, so they play up some of the fun things you can see in a 90s movie. Right. I say fun, not necessarily good, but entertaining at least. They bring in characters that are, purposely set up to get killed by Michael Myers in the worst ways possible. Yeah. And they reward you with that. So it's not total garbage, and 5 is just in its own world. But I feel like 4 is the last of the classic Michael Myers. 5 is something else. 6 is your 90s Michael Myers film. And then the next one is the Scream era, where everything had to be like Scream. Right. And I feel like
it even has the soundtrack to Scream.
It does. It
does.
It
is. They didn't have their own soundtrack.
Yeah, and the movie poster was just like Scream. You had a soundtrack.
That's H2O, right?
The young, beautiful cast.
Yes, exactly. That was part 7.
Okay, yeah. Okay, that was 20 years.
Right.
So even the end of this is very similar to the end of 1, where the only semi-supernatural part of 1 is he's gone. He's just gone.
Yeah.
Right.
Right, but it's not out of the realm of, it's a movie, but not totally out of the realm of possibility that he survives a gunshot, gets up, and runs away or crawls away or whatever.
And you can still hear him breathing with the credits closing, and I always thought that was a great ending, and I think this is a really good ending too.
No, that was a lot of fun.
I guess me joking earlier, unnatural is much more than supernatural.
Yeah.
Like it is just like nobody survives those gunshots, but neither does Stallone.
Right.
Like so,
Die Hard is pretty unnatural.
Right.
Sure. Yeah.
It doesn't mean that he's
Name one.
No shoes for that long, huh? Okay.
No shoes for that long.
Or lifting people up off the ground and
This was a good watch. Much better than 2 last year. Last year was
tough.
I
like that a lot better than part 2.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater of 2.
I'm not a hater, but it's definitely not as good as 1, or definitely not as good as 4. I don't think.
Much less parking violations in this one.
Yeah.
Loomis is a bit like slapsticky to me in this, though.
Is he?
A little bit, because
Really?
I'm going to the schoolhouse, and they go, and then he just appears and I'm here again. I'm still in the movie.
That's just him going crazy.
That's just Loomis, man.
Yes, he's just going nuts the entire movie.
And
irrational.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say, I know I'm going to get heat for this, but I think, because, again...
this is your favorite Loomis, right?
No, well, this is my favorite Loomis, and Ellie Cornell is my favorite final girl in a Halloween movie of the old ones. I'm going to say it because she kicks fucking ass in this movie. And Jamie Lee's Laurie Strode, I know she's the iconic one. I know she's the strong one, but I don't think her final girl kick-ass stuff comes until later. Yeah. If you look back at Halloween 1 and Halloween 2, there's a lot of screaming, whimpering, and lying around in a bed. I mean, she's very good. She's, Jamie Lee's awesome, but her character, a lot of people, when they talk about badass film heroines, she's always thrown in there with like Linda Hamilton and Ellen.
You think it's like a Mandela effect? Where
we're
thinking
totally.
She's more of
it's like you think, she survived one of the big bads.
Yeah.
Right,
so
and she did. I mean, she is in that
she
sense.
Survived.
Right.
But that's how she survived.
But she wouldn't have without Loomis.
Right.
Coming in at the end, firing those 6 shots.
Right.
And even at the end of part 2, it takes Loomis to sacrifice himself for her. Whereas Ellie here did everything herself. She had help, but in the end, she's up for the task of taking care of Jamie, jumping through the window, taking a truck. When Michael's knocked down, she doesn't go and check on the body. She doesn't go and sit there and just take a breather. She gets in that truck and
Well, the fact that she climbs on the roof with her on her back, like, that's impressive.
Yeah.
Because it's not like she's not a 4-year-old. She's like a 9 or 10-year-old. So it's, she's a big kid.
I will say though, as much as I'll take an Amy Steele any day.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm talking about this.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna go back to saying
yeah.
that I don't want to sound like I'm negating Final Girls in general, but Laurie hiding in the closet in the first one
with the coat hanger.
Is and I saw it on. I can't believe I'm going to say this sitting next to Mark again. I saw it on Siskel and Ebert when I was a kid. That scene, and it affected me big time as a kid.
Yeah.
And then later on, when I saw it as an older or preteen or older teen, that scene for me is like one of the most intense moments of any horror movie, and that idea of that is the natural thing you would do, and go like, all right, I'm gonna, because my closet had those slats.
Oh yeah,
and like, okay, I would go hide there and just hope they don't see me.
And we've all stabbed people with a coat hanger.
Yeah,
right.
Whereas
no wire hangers.
Actually fighting back is the less realistic way.
Right.
That's more of an unnatural response to a guy stabbing people with shotguns.
I built a 12-foot shed, and I'm not crawling out on any roof with a kid on my back. Because I had to have Jen go put up the shingles on the shed. So, if
I don't like heights either, Dean.
No, I couldn't do it either. That is a good point. That is a great scene. But awesome performances, great cast, and great movie.
Yeah.
So we're all in agreement.
Right.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So we'll see you guys back here for part 5. Although we may have to watch some of the other ones sooner, because I don't think I can wait another year to watch Tito and Brian's.
We'll record next year's now.
Yeah. We may have to watch them ahead of time, because I want to see Brian and Tito's reaction.
Yeah, 1 I saw, 3 I saw. H2 I saw because it was in high school and everybody went to see it.
Yeah.
So we all went. I've seen some of the Busta Rhymes one.
Mm-hmm. That's all anybody says,
I've seen the 3 new ones.
And the 3 new ones,
But I didn't, these
and the Rob
4,
Zombie
5,
ones.
and 6 I never saw.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw the first Rob Zombie. I didn't watch the second one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't see either of the Rob Zombie ones.
You've never seen the Rob Zombie ones?
No.
I like the first one.
I like them both.
The first one is, the second one is...
I actually like the second one better.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Wow. We'll get into that sometime.
The second one I saw in the theater and was bored. And then when I watched it more recently, going through watching the whole Halloween series and being a completist, and I disliked it way more than I did the first time.
Oh, really?
Even more. It was,
That's not where I thought that
There was hope. There was hope in my heart.
Well, he was smiling when he said it.
Way to mislead, man.
He was like,
it wouldn't have been a good story if it didn't have a surprise.
Same thing. I did try to give Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 another shot, and I couldn't do it. It just doesn't do anything.
But I do enjoy the first one. It's
the first one is like an Elseworlds tale. Yeah. You know, I don't like everything about it, but it's entertaining enough.
So every time we do one of these, I always have to recommend the books. There's a couple. Taking Shape. I forget. I should have written down who the author is. But they're small press books. It's a big, thick tome. Tabloid size. They're a little smaller than tabloid size, but a big book. And it has each Halloween movie and goes through each draft of the screenplay and talks about, what was cut, what was put in the novelization, what scenes were cut from the movie, and kind of gives a full accounting of the process of making each movie. And this one was remarkably almost exactly what you got on screen from start to finish.
Oh,
That
that's
was
cool.
an early draft of the screenplay, early on. That was a completely different thing.
Yeah.
And then this one, once this was kind of set as to what it was going to be, it was pretty much, there's like very little cut from the movie.
Cool.
Which is always
So
a good
that-
sign.
Good. That is
Yeah.
a good sign.
I got the book. Jen got it for me for Christmas, and like each chapter is a different movie, and just it's so fun to watch each one and read.
Oh, there was a
entirely
second
about
one
it.
too, the Lost Halloween sequels.
Oh, I'll have to check
Yeah.
that out.
Shape 2.
I should ask for that one for Christmas.
You should.
Mark.
All right. I'm on it. I'm on it. That's right. We got the Christmas party. Good to know. All right. Well, I got a list for you then, man. All right. So, I guess that's it. That'll do it for this episode of Three Geeky Dads.
That's
Thank
right.
you very much for sticking this out with us. If you watched the movie with us, glad you did. Hope you had fun listening to this commentary. Hope you guys had an awesome Halloween. And we will be back doing this next year for part 5, hopefully, unless Michael Myers gets one of us. So, because we have done 3 of these Halloween commentaries in the past, and you would like to hear the episode or watch those movies again with our commentary, hey Brian, where
Hey,
can
Mark.
they go to?
They can go to www.3gdpodcast.com. That's www.
The number 3.
GDpodcast.com. As Mark said, you'll be able to find all of our past episodes there, including all of our watch-alongs and our Drink Till It's Goods and everything else that we've done. We've got 225 episodes for you to enjoy, so check them out there or wherever podcasts are available. If you are not a subscriber and you want to subscribe, you can do that at our website as well by hitting one of those buttons to the podcast platform of your choice. There's probably about 15 or so that you can choose from. Pick your favorite and subscribe, and you'll never miss an upcoming episode. Our email is there if you want to contact us. There are other ways on the website for you to contact us. You can even leave us a little voicemail if you would like. Our social media links are there. We are on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and our audio can be found weekly on YouTube as well. And we have a Ko-fi page if you'd like to make a small donation to help keep the show going. It would be greatly, greatly appreciated. Please and thank you. Because as we always say, podcasting is not cheap. And most importantly, if you could, it doesn't cost a thing, but it helps the show immensely if you could leave a 5-star rating and a review. It helps push us a little further forward from the rest of the podcast pack, and it makes it easier for other people to find us as they're searching. So again, thank you out there, everybody, for listening.
Thank you, Brian. Thank you, Tito, Derek, and Dean. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me again.
Of course, Dean. Is there anything you would like to plug before I say goodnight?
This will come out after people could see me at Rhode Island Comic Con, so thank you to everyone that did come and see me at Rhode Island.
Sounds good. And where can they find all your artwork, your stories, your antics?
You can find my artwork at artofdean.com, and my t-shirts and other artworks and writings and such at dreamswithindreams.com.
That's right. Christmas is a few
Christmas
months
is coming.
away.
That's right.
Get your copy of The Stalking Dead. I've already got mine ready to go. That's become part of my annual traditional Christmas reading, right up there with all the Batman stuff that I read at Christmas for some reason.
Like Mark's
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mark's
That's right,
own.
yeah. Somebody
I
read
was
that,
waiting
too,
for you to
will
like jump in.
Yeah, that's right. I don't care about my stuff.
Come on.
So anyway, guys, thank you very much for listening and joining us as we close another season of Halloween. We'll be back doing more things non-spooky now for all of those who are tired of us talking horror stuff, and you guys, whoever you are, screw you. But anyway, until next time, for Three Geeky Dads, I'm Mark.
I'm Derek.
I'm Brian.
I'm Tito.
And I'm Dean.
You sure are. Saying good night out there. Whatever you are. Giant Bill Pullman's giant face on the TV screen.
Oh shit, that's Bill Pullman?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
Wow.
Yeah.
He saved the Earth once.
Yeah.
This is Orange Independence Day.
Yeah.
Good morning.
All right, put back on the cannibal movie. I gotta see Adrienne Barbeau eat somebody.
Have you guys I went to the Halloween store today.
Yep.
And
for the
got
50% off candy.
Just 15?
50.
Oh, 50, okay.
Target's 50%. They get rid of everything immediately.
All the Christmas stuff.
Because they've already got
Monday night, everything was
Shifted
gone.
to Christmas immediately.
Yep.
Walmart had a ton of candy. I bought 4 bags of M&Ms.
I love M&Ms.
I do too. And that's
I'm all about the Reese's.
If
I like Reese's.
there's one thing like that, inflation has affected me. Or, like really, the only thing that I feel I've been affected by inflation is the price of M&Ms.
Then you've got the life, man.
I do. I really do.
The kids were really cute because they kept, like, I guess they didn't know about the dad tax. I mentioned it, but they didn't mention it. So they like kept going up to doors and they'd turn around and they'd say, "I got you one too, Dad." And I'm like, "Oh, I almost feel bad that I'm going to take more from you later."
Thanks, but that's not what I like.
Jen was getting bent out of shape over a meme that she saw that was people. It was someone. It wasn't even a meme. It was like a friend of hers posted. Or no, it wasn't a meme. Saying a good thing to do is to have a candy trade-in where you take their candy and you say that you're going to put it outside and the next morning it turns into a doll. And she's like, if you don't want them to have candy, don't take them trick-or-treating. Don't lie to them and
I don't know. I kind of like that idea. Because it lets them have fun and trick-or-treat like all their friends. And then
deny them.
I mean, I don't want my kids turning out like me. So.
Or I would say then
no
do
one
it
wants
the
that.
honest way and say, would you rather have the candy or this?
Right.
And then what happens to the candy? Is it just the parents eat?
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, I can't complain because I bought 7 bags of candy over the past 2 days. And I get 3 trick-or-treaters. Or 10. 10 this year.
Usually,
Our record was 3 last year, and this is the most we've had. But really, it was only the most because we had one group of teenagers that must have traveled the distance.
Okay.
You are a conundrum, my friend. Okay. Oh, look at that. Today is Friends Day.
Oh, that's I was talking about my friend.
Today's
Dumb as
Friends
rocks.
Day.
That one.
Yeah, dumb as rocks.
Dennis, great guy.
Tito, you're my friend.
You're my friend too. Thanks. That was already.
I consider you a friend now. It's only taken how many years, but
Oh, well,